There's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for heal, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Been my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just thinking loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pass. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, huh? For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuities ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shot that I ate the chocolate up. Why they tell me Californication, Afro on Rodeo blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits Show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own. We make no apologies. What up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy New Year. Welcome to another episode, the first episode of the District of Misfits Show of 2022. I am your boy Boo, here with my co-hosts, my cohorts, Marcus, Val, and Jamie. What's poppin', y'all? Happy New Year. What's up?
Hello.
Happy New Year, guys.
Jamie, do you still have your TV on?
No.
You're lying.
No. That's the door being open. 1 second, please.
Okay, so it's cool. While Jamie deals with that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's good to see y'all. Good to be with y'all. If you are watching for the first time, welcome. If you are a long-time watcher, welcome back. And take this opportunity right now to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We are the District of Misfits Show. On Twitter, we are at DC Misfits. And you can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there. We please encourage that you do that. And you can catch there. It's the District of Misfits Show, where you can catch this show as well as other episodes of other shows created by District Dogface Studio. On Twitch, we are at DC Misfits. And you can go to CrushingDC.com. Support us by purchasing some of our gear, like this lovely DCAF shirt you see here, this fabulous beanie I'm rocking, and all the good stuff. And if you're interested in being a guest on this show or would like to create a podcast of your own, reach out to us at District Dogface Studio at gmail.com. And Marcus, what do we got on the show today?
On this episode, we got Betty White, we got the Reef reunion, we got MTG gets banned, John Madden, Omicron, fold that ass.
Fold that ass.
Fold that
man.
ass.
And
fold
Happy
that
New
ass.
Year.
Yes.
And Happy New Year.
Happy
bitches.
New Year. How was everybody's? What'd you guys do?
I didn't do a goddamn thing. It was nice.
I worked on New Year's
Oh,
Eve.
yeah. So, Val, I think you should go last. Actually, I don't know. Maybe who had the wilder between you and Jamie? Who do y'all think had the wilder New Year's? Well, of course, Jamie. So,
Just
Jamie,
go with you.
you get to go
Most
last.
likely Jamie.
Marcus, you said you didn't do anything. You just chilled.
I didn't do a goddamn thing. Nothing exciting.
Yeah, you just stayed in and watched
Really?
the ball
It's
drop.
better that I stay in on these kind of evenings because the amateurs and I don't get along very well.
That's fair.
Good.
That's fair. Me, I hung out with the kids and a friend at home, so I technically didn't do
Oh, you
anything.
did something. Oh, you did something.
You did.
I did something. I just didn't go.
You did
I
something.
didn't go out. I didn't go out.
You
Val,
celebrated in.
how was,
Inside.
yeah, I celebrated in. How was life? How was New Year's Eve on the river?
It was garbage as usual.
Yeah. everyone in their Sunday in their New Year's Eve best.
And like literally no masks. Like I was inside, so like nobody wanted to be inside because it was nice out. Even though we had the tents, we had outside tented. It was a combined party between us and Tony and Joe's. So they had a lot of space to go, but they all wanted to congregate like outside. And I walked through one time, and I like immediately, as soon as I walked outside, I like immediately turned around and walked back in because like it was like tits to ass everywhere outside and like no masks. And I was like, I
What
gotta
up,
go back
Caroline?
inside.
Yeah,
So,
dude. Yeah, there's something about it, man. You can give people all the wide open space they want. They all want to be
yeah, they
on,
were
on
all
top
just
of each
top
other.
of
jammed
each
on
other.
top of each other. And I was like, no, thank you, Ronacron. I'm going back inside. So that was it.
Jamie, tell us about New Year's Eve on Georgia Ave, Bubba. How was that?
I, for the first time ever as a bartender, hit somebody in the face with a cork.
With a cork?
On purpose?
Right in the fucking, nope,
Like-
not on purpose, just right in the side of their fucking face. Like, whoa, man.
I mean,
real.
was this it? Like you're in the rush to open bottles for the midnight pour? Is that what's up?
No. I mean, like, it was already midnight, so I had a bottle for myself. I was about to spray everybody, and I got distracted and went like that. Like, huh? And it went boom. It was like, other than that, it was just standard shit, it's hot as hell, but it's snow around here type of music.
Dude, how fucking hot is it in January in this motherfucking town, dude?
Look,
like,
and then tomorrow it's snowing. It's gonna snow tomorrow.
We're going to hell.
Allegedly.
But somebody tweeted, I think it was the chick she used to work for ESPN, Jamel Hill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She tweeted something from like National Geographic or whatever sciences. She was saying how there is a chunk falling off the cap that is the size of Florida that is going to raise water levels like
it's the
Armageddon
glacier. That's what they're called.
Yeah, like so.
That's what it's called. It's called the Armageddon Glacier.
Something like
so
that.
So, for you guys who don't know, Napa Valley will be in Nevada. This shit is over, guys. All that high price shit you bought in Miami, fuck that shit. Leave now.
Leave now. Get out.
Get the fuck out now. Sell while you can. Find a rich white person, fuck them over, but Jesus Christ, get out. This is your warning told by Jamie. If I get black man going to jail, you know what the fuck happened.
Get out.
Yeah, it's
wait, so when is this shit supposed to fall into the
now.
Today, tomorrow, like in the next 5 years, either way it's over.
Okay, so has anybody seen that movie Don't Look Up?
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it.
Why?
I liked it. I liked it. It was just too close to home.
Thank you. I just feel like I feel like at this point, as a species, as a people, as a society, as societies, like we're due for some shit like that. So I mean, we can't stop this glacier thing. Therefore, I welcome it. I'm like, all right, let's get interested.
So, look, I mean, the whole fucking thing said, what is it, 99.997%? Like, well, that's not 100. Let's call it 70. I was like,
let's go. Yeah.
Where the fuck we are? Not to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. We'll discuss it next week.
So but who is it? Was it you that said that Jonah Hill was like all of the Trump kids rolled into one?
Oh, just one.
Yes.
Or at least
it was
both
like
the
an
sons.
amalgamation of both his sons and the daughter.
Eric and Donald Jr. all rolled into one. Like...
But also the daughter, because he was like weirdly like, my mom's really hot,
Oh, yeah. Like,
I wasn't her son.
Yeah, he kept calling her a smoke show. And I'm like,
yeah, that was weird.
As my kids would say, ew. That's mad sussy. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say. I'm cringy sussy. If I say sussy. Sus is too much. You got to be sussy now, according to
the young ones.
Whatever happened to suspect? What happened to suspect? You know what I mean? Like, all right, that's a little suspect. Now I got small children telling me I can't say shit no more. Fuck you, kids.
Dude, I got grammar police. I got word police. I got slang police. It's brutal. But
You know what? Someone did ask me. They were like, "Why'd you diss me?" And I was like, "I haven't dissed anybody since '98. Thank you very much."
Diss.
Like,
It's my
maybe
prerogative
99,
to diss
depending, you know.
maybe 99 depending. Maybe I'm in Maryland.
Yeah, Jamie. If you can, under the settings, if you can turn your mic up just a couple
Turn it
of
up.
notches. Just Jamie, not
Sounds
you.
like it's
No
like
one
a
else.
little bit.
I can.
Oh,
control it.
Marcus is doing it. Marcus has the power.
I have,
Have you had that power all this time and you just ain't been using it?
Apparently, I just
Man.
figured it out.
Man, I
So
swear.
you never turned Erica down one time? Like, you motherfucker.
Now I know how to control everybody's volumes.
All right, so we are coming to you live via District Dogface Studio, and if you are of the social media following persuasion, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok at CrushingBoo, which is usually there, but we don't have a graphic right now today. But as you can see on the lower third, all the platforms. Marcus, where can the people find you?
I am the Pasteurized Chef. Everywhere. Please find me. I'm lonely.
This is not me making fun of Marcus, but I thought that the stars was a graphic that he just added to his own shit just to be cool.
Marcus would give himself 2.5 stars.
Right, like
because you could only see 2.5 of them.
I kept looking at it like 2.5 stars. Was like,
Marcus, you got to believe in yourself, boy.
Right, like it may not sound like it, but motherfucker, I like it. Like,
give yourself at least 3 stars, Marcus. Come on now.
At least 3.
It's 2022.
Right. Shit. I know you're from Delaware, but damn, we can do better.
Delaware what?
Della who?
Delaware?
Why?
Why?
Oh, hey,
I'm only making fun of you because you got your Mary J. Blige glasses on.
Dude, those are like Terminator. Those are Terminator X originals, dude.
They are.
That's
straight
fire.
Just
wait for Chuck to bust in the room and be like, Terminator X. Anyways, so we got a great show coming up for y'all. Oh wait, you didn't do all your everybody do your socials.
Take a shot, Boo. Take a shot.
You can find me at VMTDC on the Twitch, not the Twitch, the Twitter and the Instagram. On the tweeties and the Insta, and then also at Valerie Michelle Torres, Michelle with dos L's, on the Book of Face.
Did I say L Spanish?
For tonight it is.
2 L's. Actually, it's 2 L's.
Raven, some shit like that. We fucking know.
Huh?
Never mind. Let me stop talking. I'm gonna take another shot because I'm being stupid.
Yeah,
there's Jamie. Find Jamie.
Yeah, there we are. I'm working on combining this. I promise. Like,
are you?
Are you really?
I figured when your shit got hacked, when your IG got hacked, we figured that was going to be the beginning of you.
That was on Facebook. Which is
I was gonna say, wait, the Instagram got hacked too?
Right.
No, you're right. It was a Facebook, yeah.
Either way, it's gonna come together. It's gonna say something all together at the same time. We're gonna find out how this works.
Yo, did I tell y'all that not over the summer, a few months ago, I got my friend's account got hacked, and I ended up getting scammed out of a bunch of money.
What?
Because whoever took over his account, they must have just gone through and read how he and I communicated, and like copied his whole speech pattern and everything, dude. Like, I legit thought this was my homie, and then all of a sudden, something was weird, and then he stopped responding. And then I was like, let me dig up a phone number for this girl. And called, was like, yo, and he was like, you the 4th motherfucker these people got. And I was like,
damn.
The
I was hoping you need like a bunch like
$50,
like just like a little.
They took me for more than that, but it was during a time where I was in the middle of a windfall, so I could laugh it off.
Right.
I could laugh it off. I'd like,
oh no.
Yeah. If it was any other time, I wouldn't have even taken the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I knew I was coming into money. I was like, let me go ahead and fuck with this real quick. So,
goddamn Russians.
Anyways, yeah, no, dude, I think it's like,
or whoever the fuck they are.
We got the Russians, the Chinese. These Bamas, I think, were British. Because the more I started fucking trying to investigate, the more I was like, yo, I think these cats are coming out of the UK. So, you know,
Horse.
we don't. It's more, you know, but back when we only had to worry about Nigerian princes, they've gotten a lot more international in their attempts to get our money.
Goddamn Nigerian princes.
Alrighty.
So,
guess what?
What?
So let's get this out.
Oh fuck! I do this every week.
Every week, same.
Thanos, got it.
What is
Because
it?
he was right. Thanos, because he was right.
Thanos.
That's a proper word.
It's a proper name.
Shit. Corn.
Huh?
Because it was the corn. Because it was the first thing I looked at.
Corn.
Corn.
The band.
I
or the
thought you
vegetable?
said porn, and I was like, that tracks.
Don't get me started. Big fan of this one.
That's a proper
Anyway.
name too, so it wouldn't count.
I mean, it's corn.
Mine is gonna be smooth.
Coffee.
Smooth.
Like the shit I just took. Gas station hot dogs. Let me tell you guys.
And
Every time.
Only come out. Them things only come
Every
out
time.
one way.
It's,
And that's
you know, it's nothing like walking in that 7-Eleven, looking on them bitches rolling, and then you look over at that crusted up cheese pile,
chili, yeah,
and that crusted up pile of chili, and those onions who've been there since like the first
half-dried
coming.
diced onions and shit. Yeah,
Half-dried diced
stop it,
onions.
man. You're making me hungry. You're making
You
me
grab
cut
that-
that shit out.
Grab that mustard pack, you just
Cut that shit out, dude. You
do
killing
you
me.
shit yourself later.
That's
Check
what
the
I like.
points, ladies and gentlemen.
We
Check
got
the
a date
points.
for after the show with the 7-Eleven hot dog.
it's right down the street from me, brother.
Half smoke,
Right
spicy
there.
big bite,
Right
baby.
there.
Spicy big
Mm.
bite all day.
Spicy big bites where the fuck it's at. You think look, remember when the hot dog was not the I'm sorry, shit. Not when the hot dog came out. I'm not old like Marcus. But when the hamburger one, like that little weird hamburger sausage thing they got going on, it's like ground
If you
beef.
are eating hamburgers or chicken sandwiches from 7-Eleven, you are fucking up. The only reason why
What's
you
that?
eat the hot dog is because you can literally see it being cooked before your very eyes.
Have you not been high and ate pizza at 7-Eleven?
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Pizza's
I've eaten a
good
whole
there.
That
pizza
shit
from
is fire
7-Eleven.
than a motherfucker. The problem is it's not the
Hey,
entrance, it's the
shout
exit.
out to Orbit.
It's not the entrance, it's the exit. That's the problem. But
Get it.
I don't know. I like
anyways,
their pizzas. We used to order. I used to get the full, like the
Yo,
whole
and
pizza
watching
from there
on
all the
Twitch
time.
too. Appreciate
Right?
the shit out of that.
Yo, I'm going with Sharpie.
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 I like that.
I'm gonna
Oh.
go with wipes.
Wipes.
What? Wipes?
like, ass wipes? I fuck with you.
The Tushy wipes?
I don't know.
Speaking of ass
wet-
wipes, I
like
know they
wet
don't
ones.
sponsor us yet. I mean, I know they
Wet.
don't sponsor us yet, but I'm gonna find a way to get it sponsored by some ass wipes now.
Moist.
Hey,
Moist wipes.
No.
yo,
I use booty wipes, so
to Malik in the comments, bro. If you got any links to any of your music or anything you're DJing or whatever, post them in the comments and we'll share them for everybody. It's good to see you, homie. Happy New Year to you.
those taquitos. Good on you,
Yo,
fellas.
so I don't know about you guys. Wait, everybody's on safe words, right? We got wipes,
Speed.
we got corn, we got
Sharpie.
Sharpie, and smooth. Okay, good. All that's out the way. We'll,
Smooth.
when our guests come on, we will give them an opportunity to choose a safe word, so save themselves, which you're gonna be doing in a few minutes. Oh, good. Yes, as you should.
Can
you
I just
should.
add real fast that every time we do safe words, the first person who does it literally sets the tone. Like, it always ends up to like the weirdest sentence stylistically possible. Like Sharpie corn wipes smooth.
Well, I went
smooth
smooth.
Sharpie
I
corn
went with
wipes.
smooth.
Smooth Sharpie
Sharpie
corn wipes.
It's what this whiskey bottle told me
Corn
to say.
wipes.
I mean, I feel like that could be a product.
It's a product.
So before we bring our guests on, let's just go ahead and run down these headlines real quick. It's been a fucking wild ride since in the last 7 days. The Omicron, which I'm not gonna call it Omarion anymore because that shit's fucked up. That like they had his ass on TV, and in the lower third they put Omicron, and then had to correct it and put his proper name on there. So I'm not.
Wait,
gonna fuck
who?
with
Wait,
Omarion.
what are you talking about?
Omarion.
Wait, Amarion.
Omarion, excuse me.
They put
They
Omicron?
had him on for New Year's Eve, and on the fucking lower third, instead of his proper name, they had Omicron, and then they had to correct.
Oh God, yes.
Shout out to
You know
him
what?
and apology.
This irrelevant
Put
motherfucker,
some
like-
respect on his name. I will not be making those jokes anymore. But that shit, dude, Omicron is in it to win it. It is out and about. It has got its feet, both feet, in everybody's ass like a potato sack race.
It's got
It
what?
is just
Boo, what's it have?
It's got both feet in everybody's ass. Oh, Lord. Smooth.
You tell me when it's over.
Smooth. Shit is fucking broke. It's got the country broken like a fucking safety rail at fucking FedEx Field. Like shit is fucking
Speaking of that,
just out of control, man. Like no, I was hoping we'd have a couple people on before you played that clip. Because I saw that clip like an hour before the show. It was like, oh damn. And the only thing I never thought that I would enjoy Philly fans talking shit about Dan Snyder, but like all the Philly takes on that shit when it went down, well, I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it. You know.
I've come to realize that people enjoy
Eagles fans are still the worst people on the goddamn planet, though.
No. There are still Yankees fans.
No. You guys always take the cake. When's the last time Yankees fans threw an old man off of a balcony or like pelted Santa Claus with batteries?
Nobody told that motherfucker to wear a Cowboys jersey, and nobody told the other motherfucker to be a fucking Giants fan.
Shut up, Jamie.
Anyway, stop. The prosecution, with what Jamie just said, the prosecution rests.
Shit. Ain't nobody told Santa Claus to show up in a fucking Cowboys jersey. That's how it happened.
Moving right along.
I'm always defending this shit. I swear to fucking God. I'm sick of this shit. Shouldn't have showed up like that. I fucked his ass up.
He shouldn't have ought to looked at her that way.
Jamie.
Should not have never
looked at her like that.
Like, baby, you get the first TikTok of the evening.
Oh God, which one did I send you?
Child is completely fine.
Wow.
22 minutes it took me to break, Jamie. 22 minutes.
Oh shit. Yeah, 22-22. Jamie fried out. Let the record reflect. Broken. All right. So yeah.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Marcus. I know where you live, nigga.
You been here like once. You don't remember. You were high.
So yeah, like this, I mean, this shit is like legit, like fucking with people to the point where like, yo, COVID wastewater is fucking testing positive for COVID. Like the shit is literally.
Are you serious?
Everywhere. Like there was a video that was on Instagram. This woman was taking her sink water and was using those take it home tests, and it was testing positive, and she was using that as a premise of like, well, COVID's not, these tests aren't real. These tests aren't real because this is just tap water that I drink. And everybody's like, bitch, you drink tap water? Like she was getting roasted for that, but then it was like, well, yeah, dude, the shit's everywhere. Water. So, but yeah, her tap water fucking was setting off the COVID tests. And so I actually have the Ronacron. Dude, NBC News has an article. It says wastewater samples reveal record levels of coronavirus across the US.
What state is this?
All of them.
Everywhere. And DC still has the highest positivity rate of the nation.
I thought it was Maryland. I thought they were DMV.
I blame the
DC.
Park, U Street, and La Diplomat.
We're number one.
I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, only like two people looking like
Jamie gave me some silent affirmation that I wasn't expecting, though. So that was pretty yeah. I was gonna read a whole bunch of I was gonna read a bunch of stats and bullshit, but you know, every single one of us here knows someone that has tested positive or has tested positive within the last 7 to 10 days. My son tested positive 2 days ago. Say hello,
Jamie
prayer
and I
for
are
him.
the last two.
Jamie and Marcus are like the last people on our crew to get it.
Guess who has COVID?
Who? You?
Donna and Tim have COVID.
Donna and Tim.
My parents currently have COVID right now.
Oh shit,
dude.
Now,
I heard
mind
the
you,
Philly.
mind you,
I
mind
heard
you.
the Philly. I heard the Philly strain of Omicron like not only makes you sick, but it goes and smashes out all your car windows and sets people on fire. That's what I heard.
No, that's just Thursday.
I don't want to get in trouble for COVID
That's
misinformation and get my
Thursday.
shit banned, but
That's just Thursday.
allegedly.
The funny part
Allegedly.
is, so I got the you know, your parents be on the phone and they forget you there, so they start cussing each other out for some odd reason. And all I heard my dad say was like, "I ain't got no symptoms. Fuck that bitch. She gonna have to get out." Like, ooh, shit.
Don is ready to make Tim sleep in the car.
No.
But you can't because COVID done smashed out all the windows and set it on fire.
Ain't nothing else to do next. I was
Now you gotta rent one.
Funny thing is, like, I'm on speakerphone, just like looking at my phone. I was like, I'm still here. Y'all don't care about me no more. Just go ahead. What's up?
Filmicron.
Let's go. Hopefully one of y'all motherfuckers make it.
All right, so let me do this call to action real quick, and then let's start bringing these people on because we got some bodies, and we don't want to keep them waiting. We got some folks on the West Coast giving us mad love. We appreciate the fuck out of all of yous, even you. We invite you to take this opportunity to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We're at the District of Misfits Show on Twitter. We are at DC Misfits. And go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Like all of our videos. We are this close to being able to actually make some money doing this ridiculous shit. So if y'all really love us, just go on YouTube.
Watch some videos.
I won't even be mad if you don't. I mean, watching the videos helps. Like the views, you can watch it at double speed and just walk away from your computer and leave it on autoplay while you sleep. And we won't be mad at you. But it is also a great show to listen to in the background while you're driving, you're folding laundry, having just really ridiculous sex with your significant other or someone else's significant other.
Sex, that's weird.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, actually, I would not want to hear me
kind of
talking
weird
while I'm trying to.
I might try this. Yo, no.
Jamie's just sick enough that it might actually do the deal for him.
No,
but...
see.
Anyways, but seriously, we're super close.
In theory, I last longer because every time it's about go time, I hear my own voice, like I hear Boo's voice and whispering in the side of my ear. And concentration over. I'll be in the pussy for like 6 weeks. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have longer sex, harder.
But no, we're
sex.
seriously. Also, we finally crossed the threshold of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So let's raise our glasses, give ourselves a little toast, a little love. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Please, watch all our videos. You're doing the world a favor. You're doing us a favor. Where were we? Oh yes, Twitch.
Vast Tech is back. All right, go ahead. Keep
dude, I don't know
he
what
comes
the
every
fuck
week.
that is. Vast Tech is like
it's a bot. It's a bot out Russia.
Oh, not bad. That's a good one.
Again,
click
on
the link. Click on the link. I bet we'll get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, again, you know that we've made it to a certain point when we're getting trolled.
Yeah. So back to the CTA. On Twitch. Shout out to all of y'all watching on Twitch. I don't know why, but y'all just got a special place in my heart. You guys go hard as shit over there. Thank you so much. And go to CrushingDC.com. Hook us up. Spend some money. Buy our gear. Look good doing it. Makes for great gifts. Our shop is expanding every day. More and more stuff every day. Val is a fucking whiz. She is basically become the head of product development, co-chairing, with myself, and we're doing that. That was the mask that I should have ordered. I got the other one with the skull and hearts. I mean, but that was the one I should have got. I'm gonna get. But yeah, help us out. That's how you support us. Anyways, Vom Ong. Ooh, that's a whole new thing. The Russians is at it. Get it. All right. And then lastly, if you want to be a guest on this show, or if you would like to create a podcast of your own and would like our assistance, we will literally set you up. So all you need to do is show the fuck up and talk. Reach out to us at District Dogface Studio @gmail.com. And our boy Marcus over here, he's got the skills to pay the bills. Oh, he's got the skills to pay the bills. And yeah, there we go. So, Marcus, why don't you play a video, and then on the other side of that video, we'll bring on we'll start the reef party. What do you think about that?
I got you, man. I got you.
Excellent.
Here's the Betty White.
Well, I don't care if I get one fucking view, one fucking like, one fucking share. I don't give a damn. 2021, you could kiss my goddamn ass. First of all of the shit that we done did, you done created all the goddamn coronas. You done got a fucking Justice League of goddamn COVIDs. And then you gonna take Betty White on the last fucking day? We ain't even mourned John Madden yet. And you gonna take Betty? You gonna take fucking Betty? Ooh, you motherfucker, boy. You better be glad you almost over, because I would have beat the shit out of you.
Beat the brakes off a year, dude. I swear to God.
I feel like that's how we all feel.
Dude, literally, I woke
time
up.
celebrity dies, I always say, yo, somebody gotta go check on Morgan Freeman. Like, when I heard Betty, I was like, somebody need to go check on Morgan Freeman. Like,
I woke up, put my feet on the floor, grabbed my phone, and Betty White's dead. And I was like, damn it, I killed Betty White.
I killed Betty White. I didn't put the right foot down.
It wasn't me. It wasn't, but I thought I did for a minute. I was like, I hadn't even I had no coffee in me. I hadn't had a sip of caffeine or nothing, you know, like, but that was just 2021 was like, yeah, you know, you thought 2020 was on some shit, but guess what?
Surprise.
2021 was like, oh, you think this year was bad? Just wait. I have one more thing for you.
I mean, so
I know I wrote this. I wrote this
you,
as like a possible title for this, like for this particular show, but like I'm not taking it that way. It's like 2021 did not take Betty White out. Betty White took 2021 out. I'm the fuck. I'm not taking it that way. I'm just not how it's gonna work for me.
She pulled a Rorschach.
She put an Armageddon on it. You know what I mean?
She pulled a Rorschach is what you're saying.
Right. But I'm just not doing it.
All right, kid.
And I bet she sucked a lot less dick than fucking Ronald Reagan's wife.
Without further ado, and I'm actually glad that we this is the perfect time because we can bring everybody on and get their takes on all of this. For those of you who do not know, back in the early, this is the mid 2000s, like 2004. I had the pleasure of working at an establishment in Adams Morgan known as The Reef. And it was known for having, it was one of the first places to really push craft beer, local breweries, like Fordham Brewery out of Baltimore, they were one of the first to carry their beers and stuff. Free range, they were one of the first places to push free range meat on their menus, and sustainability was a huge part of their mantra way before it became chic. They were one of the first bars to have a bunch of crazy beers on tap that were all really good, and they were huge on beer education and trying to, entertain as well as educate with the beer. And, the place just had a really amazing and unique atmosphere. That space is now occupied by what is known as Roofers Union, which we got a lot of people that we love that work there. So shout out to Roofers Union. But today, if you've been watching the show for the last few weeks, we've had a couple of friends on that I know through there, Drew Swift and Brian Harrison. So Drew and I, after talking, after we had joked about it a bunch, we decided to finally pull the trigger and put out the word and, get some of our former Reef coworkers and all-stars on the show. So let's go ahead and bring Drew and Brian on, and then we'll just start like weeding people into the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, cousins, and kin, non-gender binary conforming people, I give to you Brian Harrison and Drew Swift, formerly of The Reef. How's it going, gentlemen?
Amazing. It's good to see you guys here. It's really cool. And you know what, Boo? I noticed you've got 2.5 stars in your background, bro. Okay, I'm sorry about that. If you've been watching and paying attention, it's still 2.5 stars. and you are worth way more than 2.5 stars.
There we
bro.
go.
There we
Believe in
go.
yourself.
Okay.
Shout
Brian,
out.
we can't hate too much though because it's 2.5 stars and some titties. So technically that's 5.
Yeah.
We round up around these parts.
No,
Shout out to my man Saeed Haddad for the painting.
that's awesome. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it used to hang up in satellite room.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. That's great art.
Yeah.
Pop,
Man.
bro. Great background. Huh.
You
But it's
know
still
what,
2.5 stars. It's still 2.5 stars. I'm sorry.
the
Oh,
You
wait,
should be
I
like
guess
that.
if you're going by like whole stars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
the older I get, the
I make
more I gotta
2.5
make the
stars
face
look
Brian
good,
does.
though, you know.
Was that?
The older I get, the more I make that face you did. I'll be like,
Oh,
Did
shit.
I do that? That's because I don't have my glasses on. Because I'm like, if I put my glasses on, then the glare from the screen fucks up the whole thing. Like I'm already shiny because the glare from the screen, so you know. But
that air conditioning's not on.
No,
All right,
if you are lucky, you will get old and you will need to act ridiculous because your ass is old. Okay. If you get lucky, you get to that point. So feel like it's a blessing when you're finally there.
oh wait,
Because the miles, baby, right on.
I'm
Go
wearing
ahead.
glasses with a fucking lanyard. Okay.
What does that mean?
That means
Those are
that,
called
like,
croakies,
That means
bro.
I get tired of doing this. I get
Explain
tired of doing
this.
this every
Explain
fucking 5 seconds, and so I have my lanyard to keep my fucking shit from sliding down my face. Like
Those are croakies, dude.
croakies, croaklies.
I am blind as shit, and I look forward to buying the glasses. You know the ones where like they snap off, you can take them off and step back. Those are the ones I like.
Dude,
B's got a pair of those.
I was gonna
Yo,
say,
Brian
totally has
one,
a
bro.
pair of those,
Another
dude.
Brian used to break them apart and be like, "Hey, what's happening, bro?
No,
Give me a flavor."
Marcus and I went and saw him at Crown and Crow a few weeks ago. He's still rocking them bad boys. He's still
Yeah, I
rocking
am.
them.
All right, but check it out. This is a great story. Quick story. Larson, first time I'd been fucking up drink tabs, like ringing up shit.
We need
Can't
to call
see.
Matt Larson.
Or- yes, you do. Somebody has to. But check it out.
I'm on
Playing,
it.
but looking at the computer, trying to see the computer, and halfway through the shift, Matt Larson leaves and comes back and hands me a pair of reading glasses. He was like, "You have to wear these, bro, because this shit is straight up unprofessional." And I was like, "Whoa!" He's like, "You done fucked up 3 tabs already. We ain't doing that no more." So it's like, "Oh, go give me a better looking pair then, motherfucker." So he leaves and gets me some of these like little bitty, like I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to say John Lennon. Shit, bro, what are you kidding me, man? This makes this look smart. Well, I don't know, as smart as this can look, you know what I mean? But anyway, great story. Larson in the middle was just like, "Yo, bro, I'm getting you glass because this shit is straight unprofessional." When your barback says that, you gotta just shut the fuck up and say, "All right, cool. How do they look?"
Oh, what's so funny is that when we talked about doing this episode, and I think that Marcus, bring on Zach and Alex if they're still in the waiting room. If they're ready.
Hey,
I was gonna say we could do a whole episode when we were talking about doing this whole Reef reunion thing. One of the things I was thinking about is we could have actually broken this up and done a whole episode of just like Reef barbacks.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like specifically anyone that ever barbacked for Brian and or Drew, especially
At
if
the
it's
same
someone who
time.
barbacked for both of them at the same time.
At the same time?
Which I know Zach can relate to, and I can relate to as well.
What was the saying? Do
Wait,
what
can we get
Brian
Randy Knight on
says,
here?
but don't piss Drew off.
Something like that, yeah.
And
It's
Zach,
a delicate balance. It's a delicate balance.
and I feel like Zach, for speaking specifically of you, like your early career in the bar business, I feel like between barbacking for me and working at the Reef,
Yeah.
and then having your Tuesday night at Asylum, like you probably had like one of maybe the greatest crash course in like how to fucking function behind the bar.
Dude, it was, it really was, kind of got thrown in there all at once. And,
Don't sleep on visions.
Well, that was a whole nother story, man. Damn.
This is where the ties come together. Alex, take it away. What's up?
Yeah, Zach always had the best attitude. He always came to work with a
Yep.
smile on his face. He was like so pleasant to be around all the time, no matter what.
Meanwhile, anarchy.
Yeah, that changed after a while, but
The industry just like broke you down.
After immediately. Yeah, immediately. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about those back stairs to the roof and how fucking hot it was. I have to bring,
Oh, Jesus,
I straight up have to bring like 2 changes of clothes to get through a shift.
Oh, working on the roof of the reef in the summertime was a full contact sport that required an entire Tour de France team to keep you hydrated as you made your way up and down the summit.
It was,
We used to ice the deck. Do you remember? We used to dump 8 buckets of ice on the deck.
Fucking for
It was
sure.
like 300 fucking degrees up there. You get up there, and the heat waves would be like a hallucination and shit off that deck. There was no umbrella. There was no roof. There was none of that shit.
Dude,
Straight up diesel fucking wood deck.
It
bro.
was all natural. You and the
It
elements.
was awesome.
and then it would rain, and you'd have to break everything down, and then set it back up.
And then set
Break
it back
down,
up.
and set it back up.
up, dude.
Break it up. Set it up.
Dude, everybody was fit as fuck.
Yeah.
We all had calves and
Ripped.
skills
Ripped.
running up and down those fucking stairs. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
After
Oh my
it,
God.
everybody carried bust ups at head height.
Dude, like pros, like bosses, like on fucking real. Yeah, working in Lush would make you out of shape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you still had to run the stairs to get shit. You still had to run the stairs to get shit.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Happened.
I'm sorry. Do you guys remember what?
That's Brian. What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening?
We can hear you.
Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't hit that DMT pen before this started.
What's happening?
She's getting weird.
Yeah, are we okay?
See, I knew shit
Maybe,
was
yeah.
gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for it to start this deep, this fast. But here you go.
Been fast.
Yes, sign off and sign back on,
So-
Brian.
Oh, cheers. Brian Harrison, performance artist, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm missing the show. Got the wrong glass. Let's sign on.
Well, not speaking of. What is that? What is that? Dude.
What
Dude.
just happened? That's so
I don't
weird.
know.
I just lost my train of That was weird. I love it. So I guess Brian is doing his own like avant-garde performance art stuff. Like, all right, I'm into it. I'm here for it. Dude, my favorite thing about Brian
He's smoking a
is
joint with Frank at the Towers.
Franklin Towers. Oh shit, Marcus! If I send you a picture right now, I took it while I was at the liquor store because it totally fucking falls right in with what the fuck we're talking about right now. I'm sending you this picture. I pray to God you can bring it up on the fucking. How should I do? Do the messenger TikTok? Messenger thing.
The
I saw this
Tick
and I was like-
Messenger thing.
You just mentioned Frank.
ticky-tacks.
You just mentioned Frank, so this is perfect.
Apropos.
Apropos, so apropos.
I'm back.
From outer space.
Dude, that
I don't doubt it.
that place.
I just
Franklin
texted
Towers,
Frank.
Good God.
Caroline just mentioned from Bra in the chat, and I wanted to say, like, long before White Claw, Brian had the insight of making this beautiful creation called a Belgian sunrise for all the girls and boys that did not want to drink beer. He would he'd say, try this amazing drink, and everybody loved it. And I still
Shout out to the Belgian
things.
sunrise, dude.
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay,
It's
so
nice
speaking
when
of
it
Frank,
tastes good.
Shit, the Crown Royal
I saw that
bag.
at my liquor store.
Oh
I
man.
saw that at my liquor store today, and I was like, that shit is funny on levels that I cannot even.
See,
fucking
I thought we were
begin.
going to bring the
Explain.
Crown Royal bag discussion in much later in the podcast.
Yeah.
But okay.
No.
Right up front, Alex.
You gotta get that one out of the way right away. Yeah.
Gotta rip that band-aid off quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit.
dude. Oh man, yeah. So we got Malik in the chats. He used to DJ down in Lush.
Oh, what's up, Malik?
Oh, what up,
DJ,
Malik?
Josh. Like, you know, man, dude, the Lombarda.
Dirty stick,
Jamie
baby.
and Josh invented the forbidden bar dance. And it was when you have 3 big ass motherfuckers in a little teeny tiny space like that. And like Jamie would bar back and Josh and I would be bartending and he would literally pirouette and ricochet between the two of us. Zach, remember when you and I used to bartend down there?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like that was like drunken demolition derby.
Yeah, there was no clearance. There was no clearance.
There was no escape.
No, there was no clearance.
Fortunately, we were already comfortable with each other from working.
Yeah, I mean, Asylum was, that was no wider. So,
why did I have 2 people working down there? There was only 4 bar stools.
Right.
Why did I do that?
No, but
because
it was
you did it because, bro.
Go ahead, Drew.
Hey, bro, we're gonna build this place so it looks like 2 people with the Amazon are fucking. Everybody's gonna love it.
All right, was I wrong though? That was pretty
You
good,
weren't
good
wrong.
combinations.
I mean,
No,
the
the crazy thing is
reason
that you could
why
have
you
2 bartenders.
The only reason why you justified having 2 people in there is so that like drinks could still continuously be served while someone went and got ice.
Right.
You
You could have 2 half-drunk people doing the job of 1 sober person.
There we go.
Instead of 1 sober person
That's
doing
it.
the job of 1 sober person.
And having twice as much fun.
Exactly.
But that wasn't the reef though. I mean, like we had to there was a little bit of a slush fund in that, with regard to, yeah.
Wait,
Ryan
I'm sorry,
Ruck.
did you
Does
say
anybody
slush
know how to
fund?
find Ryan Ruck?
Where the hell is he? I
Where
don't
on
know.
earth
I've been
is Carmen
trying.
San Diego and Ryan Ruck? If anyone has any
Where did
idea.
where did he fall off? People
He
was he
fell
back
off
in-
in LA. He fell off
in
in
LA?
LA.
Long time ago.
I want to say 2013,
Mm-hmm.
there was an alleged intervention by his parents.
Oh, okay.
And he was absconded off to Montgomery County, Upper Montgomery County, which I believe is where he was raised,
Yeah.
and is probably like a fucking one of those hip youth ministers or some shit now.
Oh,
Drinking holy water out of a
I
shoe.
can totally see him doing
I
that.
just am imagining him trying to like
Wait, so he's in West Virginia with Niles?
He's giving metal. He's
Jesus.
shredding. He's shredding with metal Jesus somewhere.
I can see that.
imagine He's playing his James Hetfield ESP Explorer and writing fucking Christian thrash.
Do you
I can
remember
see
that
that.
when he drank Crown or Grand Marnier out of a shoe? That was fun.
Oh, I do remember that now. I remember also his car was like 4 inches deep of parliaments.
Oh yeah.
Not just the packs and the cartons, but the butts too. Like his car was literally like his car was 30% Parliament trash.
Yeah, I miss him. I don't know where he
Really
is.
weird.
I would love to find him.
Hey, Boo, check your text.
Checking my texts. I don't see a text. Wait,
Gotta push send.
You don't pause. Oh wait, no, that's from Marcus. I'm sending you another email to send the link to.
Marcus, the Marcus?
No.
No. Marcus,
this
top
Marcus.
left.
Copy.
It's-
Okay.
Although
cheers.
I don't know if Groschel would even like grace us with his presence. Like,
Yeah,
this
what is
so
that dude
plebeian.
doing? Jeez.
This is so Philistinian. Like,
Yeah.
he's in New York.
Yeah.
He's in New York. I still follow him on Instagram. And he's still.
He splits his
What the
time
hell is that,
between New York
I don't
and
know.
Cape May.
Jamie.
very loud.
Jamie? Tell your boy to stop stacking glasses.
Jamie.
I apologize. I'm a very young man right now who's got a tooth about to come out, so just give me a second.
His son is bar backing. Bear with him.
Right, basically.
That's how you do it. Break a bunch of shit. That's really
Break
the
a
right
bunch
way.
of
That's how you learn. That's how you learn.
You know,
You
you have to get over the fear of breaking things.
Yes.
The best way to do that is
It's
to break
breaking
a bunch of
things.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Brown used to do that all the time at Visions.
my
He would
God.
just break glasses.
Zach, do you remember when we were working at Asylum and I cut my hand slamming that bottle down? And I was trying to be like, I had
No,
like
I
a whole
don't.
like I had a whole thing where I was just fucking around. I was like, God damn it! And I slammed the bottle of vermouth down, and the
Ow.
top snapped off.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
the opening of the bottle
One
got my
in-
hand.
Yes.
Ew,
Right
no.
here. Oh
You cut
man,
your
I
hand on
bled
a
like a
bottle of
stuck
vermouth?
fucking pig. It was the end of the night though, fortunately.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just- I
Yo.
just grabbed the first bottle that I could because I was
You
being
were just
Tank
being,
Baby.
yeah. Yeah.
I was being
yeah.
fake angry and like, yeah, just totally because it was typical on a Monday night for like everyone to show up at fucking 1:15. And I was
Oh
like,
God,
where the
every
fuck have
single
all you
one.
assholes been all night?
Sorry, we were bartending.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Right,
basically,
yeah.
what it was.
Well, we were like the last place to really kick people out on the street, so it was like
Yo,
everyone working their way up.
do you guys remember when I fucking punched a dupe spike through my thumb when I was cleaning out my oney?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. It took like 3 months to heal up.
Oh.
Didn't you?
You know
still
what?
get
All that
that
spike
spike
was-
I had
His
a
ability
fucked up
to
spot.
Clot and heal, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Remember when Drew lost?
Didn't you put it in a
Drew showed up
bourbon
for
or something?
the CeeLo championships.
Oh, I won them all. Don't lie, I won them all.
Yeah.
Where's Josh Copeland?
Yeah,
when you need
Devon definitely shoved my fucking thumb in like a fucking 3-shot glass of Woodford.
him?
And then you
I
drank
won
it.
every CeeLo championship that's ever been, boo.
Ever.
Absolutely.
I'm
I'm the
All right.
4, 5,
Do you
6
still-
of New Year's
Do you
Eve.
guys still play that ever?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay. Yeah. So at Ice Company, Josh keeps the traditional.
It's still going. Nice. That's good.
He does. It's not as frequent as it used to be, but he will occasionally text me the words "clackety clack."
Don't talk back.
It's nice to know some things never change. You know, it's like it's good.
My last time at the Reef, I
gets
watched
real
a young
special
lady. I watched a young lady throw her tampon against the wall, knocking
nice.
down 4 tampons. And they all fell. All of them fell on her face. And she runs over to not only anybody, but she runs over to Remy Knight. The door guy.
Shout out, Remy.
Shout out to Remy. Yo, shout out to
Tell me
Kiso.
what happened? And he was like, "Well, what do you want me to do? You got hit the face with a fucking tampon. Nobody hits you." And she was like, "Well, you need to do something." And he was like, "What?
Remember how Jamie? Remember
What
how?
am I supposed to
Actually,
do?" Like,
I'm a little older than you, Jamie, so you might not remember. But like when I was little, black girls when they got into fights, like you know how hardcore kids when they dance they do this whole windmill thing. Like that's how black girls used to fight. That's how little black girls. So if you hit me in the face with a tampon, that is probably the reaction that you could expect. You just be. I wouldn't be looking. They don't even look. They close their eyes and just swing and walk forward. It's like a medieval siege machine.
I got a great Remy story.
If you have been in DC for longer than 5 years, we all have a great Remy story.
Yeah, well, hey man,
I'm
not saying I've got
there, but go ahead.
I'm not saying I got prime real estate on that corner to talk on or anything like that because that's Remy.
Right.
But we were busy as shit on the roof, and we had a brawl, full blown brawl, from halfway around the horseshoe of the bar and until the end of the bench. So we had probably like 10 people fighting at one time. I mean, it wasn't great. You know what I mean? But Remy started getting people out, and I was behind him, and we literally body surfed a wave of about 18 people, and then it all got bunched up because people didn't want to go anymore. And Remy's holding on to a guy, screaming at another guy. I'm holding on to a guy, screaming on to another guy. This cat is hitting me in the back of my head again and again and again, just because I guess he's bored because it ain't hurting me at all. But I get like fed up. I'm like, dude, I look over at Remy, and he's taking licks, and we look at each other and we just start laughing hilariously because the comedy of the circumstance is fucking ridiculous. I mean, we're taking licks. I'm getting split lip and fat ears and all that other shit right now, but it's funny as fuck because he's there. We're pushing a wave down the stairs. It was just a beautiful. Exactly. But that knowing look that he can give you when it's in that situation is fucking amazing, man. That's a great, unbelievable memory.
Excuse me, sir. Are you quite finished yet?
Yo,
Exactly.
I still work with Remy.
I
still work with Remy, and that dude still looks the same, and he's still the same amazing dude.
Yeah, dude, Remy's a beast, dude.
At first, I couldn't stand his guts. We met at Wonderland, and I was like, "This dude fucking sucks." And then there it is, as it always happens.
How
You
did
get
you
this
know?
big
You
ass
know how you
fucking
know
fight.
from? You know how you know you're from Philly, Jamie? Because you meet a dude.
Remy
from Philly,
sucks.
you're like,
Thank you.
You're like, this dude sucks.
It's like
Well,
Remy's
look, my
like
fault.
Santa Claus, yo.
No, Remy came in. I just started working the door. He comes in at Wonderland at like 9:30, and he was like, "There's 18 people in the house." I'm like, why the fuck are you telling me that?
The only thing worse than black on black crime is doorman on doorman crime.
Right. It was fucking stupid. But of course, we ended up getting like a fucking fight at the bottom of the stairs at Wonderland and shit. And I was like, I like this guy. He knows how to throw a fucking punch.
Uh-huh.
I can do it. I can fuck with him. I'll fuck with him.
Yo.
No,
Remy
allegedly.
and Paul, Tennessee. Those
Oh,
two dudes
shout out
together.
to Paul, Tennessee, bro. For sure.
Those two dudes together were the fucking Wonder Twins. Fuck Philly.
Oh, but wait, hold up. We can't talk about.
We from BS.
We
Here?
can't talk about
That's right.
security though without talking about
Your
the man,
football team
the
is a
myth,
department.
the legend, Host Sleazy.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Jose.
Oh, Jose.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop, dude.
Oh man,
Shrek, bro. Shrek, right?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up, dude. If we're gonna bring up Host Swizzle, we need to bring
stop.
up Danny Boylan managing in a fucking smoking jacket.
Oh Jesus.
That was fucking hilarious.
If we're gonna go back, we're going back, bitches.
Yo.
Excuse me, miss. Would you like to see the rooftop?
It is suddenly very warm in my apartment. Hold on a moment.
Let me air this
Ooh,
out.
you're fucking sweaty. Ooh.
Yo, you know he rolls around town now in a kilt.
What?
So do I, motherfucker. So do I.
Yo, and Commando, right? Because you're doing it proper, right?
I
was gonna get this Captain America themed.
We need
kilt,
Marcus
and then
back.
Trump happened, and I was like, I can't have these people walking around thinking that I support this man's shenanigans. But now that he's no longer in office and we have a black Captain America, I think I might go back to that. I might revisit the idea of debate.
Listen,
Guar, talk amongst yourselves.
before we make fun of more people, which I definitely want to do, I wanted to say that today when I was thinking about this podcast and I was making dinner and I was burning it because I suck at cooking, it brought me back to the meals I had at the Reef. The fucking food was phenomenal. I mean, we talked about sustainability and we talked about free range. I mean, that was ahead of its time. And the stuff that came out of Sam's kitchen. Oh,
yeah.
I tried to find Sam. I didn't have a current number for Sam. I don't either. I tried to reach out to him, dude.
That was all Drew Swift. I was always about family meal. Okay, but when shit got crazy busy as fuck, which it got really quick and it stayed that way for a really long time, you know, Drew Swift understood and started to see the family meal just fell off because there was no chef supporting it at that point in time. And DS Bizzle stood up and was like, we need really good food because otherwise we're eating the pizza shit across the street and we're gonna die. Okay, we never had to get there, but
everybody
that's
knows you don't
where
have jumbo slice sober.
Yeah. Well, I guess we never ate jumbo slice. We had Julia's empanadas. We had some other stuff. I had Bardia's down the street. I mean, there's so many unbelievable restaurants back in those days.
We had Comet around the corner.
Yeah, they were taking bets against me. Wait. But no, check it out. But Drew insisted that we continue to do family meal because the chefs always pushed back. They always did. And like after a while, let them win an argument. And Drew would be like, no, man, that's not what we do. And we never gave up on that. I don't want to say never.
It's not like we're not going to get them drunk once they get off of work.
No, we quit late night family meal because the security band started fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah, they were taking it all for themselves.
That's right. When it ended up by year 3, it was security fucking family meal was a fucking loaf of bread and peanut butter and jelly. These bitches fucked it all up.
Chicken salad.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Real quick, man. Shout out and RIP to the Astor. I think they closed. The Astor.
Oh, Astor?
Astor, yeah.
Oh, the
Astor.
I was like, if the App Store.
So I was like, Astor.
What are they selling?
R.I.P. Astor.
Astor, yeah.
Yeah, the Astor. Yeah, they closed a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
they did.
After like a really long time, man. Like when So's Your Mom closes.
Yeah, that's like it.
I'm
that's
sorry. I'm
done,
lighting
man.
fires, dude. Like,
You know,
No,
I
just
had
move.
I had a bagel with Social Mom last week. They're going strong.
good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
they're spectacular, bro.
Fucking love that place.
They're going strong.
I mean,
I thought it was how's your mom?
you know, I feel really blessed and fortunate to have lived in Adams Morgan during the 10-year period that I did, working in the places that I worked, with the people that I worked with. Like, it really, I mean,
We're lucky as fuck.
Yeah, we were family.
We're
We're lucky as fuck, dude.
And we have forgotten more shit than like most people will ever fucking learn in that.
I'm
fucking
counting on
period,
that.
dude.
I'm counting on that.
Like,
I'm counting on that. Okay.
You know what I'll even take a step further is just this. Brian, you said it earlier. Look at the cast of crew and characters that we had back in those days. Look at what the people that we were with back in those days, what they have then progressed and done. We have all reached out and done
just between
amazing
Sam
shit, dude.
Just between Sam and Teddy. Just between
dude,
and
Sam, Teddy, you, this place, Timothy, the fucking National African American Museum, Alex, what she's doing out west.
Yep.
Zach owns his own business. Brian owns 3 businesses. Come the fuck on, dude.
Yeah,
There's
Zach,
so
you got
many
links
people
for your
that have been
shit
in and
so
out of
you
that
can-
place.
I don't have anything set up yet. It's just getting started. So
Okay, cool. Well, when
Yeah.
you do,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
have you
still
back on.
forward,
yeah,
When-
for
when,
sure.
when you do, we'll have you back on, and you.
I'm
give us
still
all-
sitting here smoking pot. What the fuck? We're
Dude.
winners.
Some things never change.
I'm still hearing
Winning.
ocean noises.
Hey, Teddy.
Oh, there we go, Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy.
Drew Swift is still smoking weed. You mean the ocean is still wet?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Wait, Doug, the lawyer bartender.
Oh, that's Doug Kennedy.
Oh, Doug Kennedy.
Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
Doug,
well,
I like your fucking date. Yeah, dude, you know Doug. You know
He
Doug.
probably still is at Adams Morgan.
Hey,
and that,
dude, I feel terrible. There were so many people. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shark has just hit me up.
dude, send him the link. Get him on here right now. Get him on here right now. Oh, and Matt fucking Larson. Dude.
Him too.
Yo, the rapper couldn't make it. His sister's getting married. He's doing that shit in Florida. Otherwise,
Oh, Florida.
Mike Reese would be here. Oh yeah, hold on. Wait, hold on. Larson's email is so ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
What is
It's
it?
100% Larson. It's
I'm
like,
oh, that is
check
such a
out
Matt
my
Larson
spiffy
email,
shirt
dude.
and my neontie.com.
It makes perfect sense. For him.
It
Nice
does.
man eats a booty at AOL.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
What happened to Heavy Metal Leah? Like, service.
No,
Dude,
bartender.
that is the question on all of our minds. Her
Oh,
and Leah White.
Leah
I would
DeVoe,
go with
yeah?
Leah White,
Leah
too.
DeVoe?
yeah. What
Leah
happened to
DeVoe.
her?
Harrison.
She's in New
DeVoe.
Orleans. I'm guessing. I'm betting. I just feel
No,
like
she's
at this
in
point-
Oregon.
What? Here?
She's in Oregon.
Portland?
Well, the
She's
last
in
time I
Portland?
talked to her was probably 10 or 15 years ago.
Okay.
But she was in Oregon. She did it. She did a bunch of tattoo work for me. And actually, I did a really terrible tattoo on her. She was like, you can do this.
You
I'm like,
tattoo
no,
her?
no, hold on. She's like, you can do this. I was like, no, I can't. She's like, you're an artist. I'm like, I'm an artist. I'm not a tattoo artist. She was like, you can do this. I was like, no, I can't. Well, so anyhow, she did literally, I did 12 hours of straight tattoo work all the way through. Flew out to Oregon to go see her. She was going to finish my shit. Oh, Marcus is coming. Should I just stop? I'm going to bring him on.
No, keep going. I was talking to Arma.
Copy. Anyhow, she got called into work the first day, called into work the second day. I had 3 days to get my tattoo. All in the last day, she finished it. She's like, if you can sit still, I'll do it.
Whoa.
12 hours, I got it. And then when I flew home from Portland to DC, I had to sit forward the whole way. And the flight attendant was so cool. She's like, so you got a bad back? I was like, I just got a ton of tattoo work and I just can't lean back. She was like, you want a drink? I was like, in 2 hours, I will want a drink. Right now, I just need to let it heal for a second because I actually was almost late to the plane. But no, she's in Oregon. She's an amazing lady. She's just super cool and strong. I have no connection with her right now, unfortunately.
I'd love
Yeah.
to see her.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
she's
woman,
amazing. She's amazing.
straight up, in the first 3 weeks that we opened, that girl used to wear fucking straight black pants, a black fucking tank top, right? Like AK-47 7.62 rounds as a belt. And she would walk through the fucking floor with a tray full of 14 or 15 drinks on it. And I just remember, dude, she's walking through the floor, somebody bumped into her, and she dumped an entire tray full of drinks on her face. Like, fell down, drinks on her face, soaking ass wet of martinis, and walked back up to the service bar, and I was like, holy shit, are you okay? And she was like, I'm going to take 3 minutes to dry off. I need you to make every fucking ticket that you just made again. I'll be right back. And I was just like, holy shit. You got it. And I'm like, I've never bartended that
out on the
fast
floor,
in my life, dude.
But when she went back out on the floor, everybody
Fucking
was like,
baller. Everybody got the fuck out of the way, dude. It's part of the Red Seas, bro.
Well, the crazy
Nobody
thing
wanted
is
to roll that
she
dice
had,
twice, dude.
It was the
love
hardest
bartending
shit
with
I'd
her.
ever seen in my life, bro.
she had broken glass all over her. She
Yeah.
that's the crazy
Wow.
thing. She had broken glass all over her. She like stood
Wow.
up and was like, got her shit
Yep.
and rolled on.
Yeah,
Remake my
a lesser
shit.
person would have needed to fill out some paperwork, and
So,
I gotta talk to my
No, true.
lawyer. I gotta talk to my fucking life coach. I gotta but she was just like, fill her
that's
up.
not me.
No, that's me.
Oh,
I'm
Brian,
making some
You
background.
touch the dryer?
It's a spin cycle. It's cool.
Oh.
Can you hear it loud right now, or how is it?
What are we doing?
It's
Laundry?
barely audible. It's barely audible.
No,
Hey,
Melissa's sleeping directly above me, and I just want to throw some background noise into this shit because she's already texted me that I'm being too loud.
oh well, dude, we already got Drew in trouble last
So
week.
adding noise.
Look,
Adding noise.
hold on. We did not get me in trouble last week.
Oh really?
We did not get me in trouble last week.
Are we sure about
That sounds like what you say if you got in trouble last week, though.
Listen, my wife did not like that characterization. We did not get me in trouble last week.
Lies.
Wait, I like how you throw fairy
You
under the
Marcus.
bus here. My wife, like, but he was like, "Yo, dude, she can totally hear me in the next room."
I fucked it up though. That's my
It was
fault.
like
That
when you
was
were a
my
teenager
fault.
and your friend snuck you into his house after his parents were asleep, and he's like, "Dude, we can totally party.
Shh, be quiet.
It's gonna work in like 4 hours."
Yeah, but I never put the dryer on.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'll turn it on.
No, dude, no, you're good, man. You're good.
You're not good.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you-
annoying as shit. That's annoying as shit.
Dude, if Marcus Rochel shows up on this fucking thing,
He's not gonna. He said he couldn't. He was like, it's not a good time.
it's not
Oh,
a
what
good
does
time.
that even mean?
He's probably reading Shakespeare and listening to Vivaldi or something.
No comment.
We love you, Marcus. Sharkus. Sharkus pants.
Hope you're not watching.
No. Everyone that we like. I put a post out that said, former Reef staff, like, if there's any episode that anyone watches this year in retrospect, it will be this one. Particularly those who are former staffers that didn't get a chance to participate, because they're going to be like, well, what the fuck is talking about?
Well, I'm trying so hard to be quiet right now because
Marcus, check
Yo.
the, yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
What up, Bubba?
What's up, Mark?
What's up?
Hernandez.
I miss you so much, bro. How you doing?
Good, good.
Looking good, man. You're looking real
Look,
good.
you guys aren't.
No, we look terrible. Life's been hard on us.
we can't be pretty like you,
Horrible.
bro. You were always
Yeah, it
pretty.
is.
You were always pretty.
We continued the pickling process. We
Yeah.
stopped, and so this is what happened.
It's good to see everybody.
You too, man.
Good to see you too, man.
You look fucking
No,
great.
it's been way too long.
Yo, so Mark, it's funny, dude. Like when I posted the thing about doing this show with the Reef people, Vicky Walker, first one in my
Whoa.
comments, she's like, "Yo, so when are you doing a Nation reunion show?"
Wow,
And I
yeah.
was like-
That,
Really?
good.
I was like, 2022, we could talk about it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be
we can
good.
Make it happen. I'll be all about
Damn.
it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, dude. Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good
How's
seeing you guys.
How's Scarlett? Well,
She's
I
good.
guess I could have asked Alex, but since you're
Yeah.
standing here.
Same
I heard-
team, dude. Same team.
Yeah, I came in to check on her to make sure she's getting ready for school.
Oh, yeah? Who's got school?
Yeah, she's got school tomorrow, so she's got to get her shit together.
In person
Oh,
or
well,
remote?
Yeah.
we all have a snow day tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
What?
Wasn't it
Three
like
Stop,
inches,
stop.
baby.
When'd
3
you start
inches.
speaking French,
70
Drew?
degrees
What's this bee
yesterday?
shit, dude? Like,
You, me, and the other parents. That's you and me.
so
Me and Boo
my
have a
kids-
snow day tomorrow.
So my
Nice.
kids go to school in PG County, and they are remote learning because of COVID. So I feel like a snow day is kind of sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Moot.
Whatever.
It's a
Whatever.
moot at this
Why?
point. Like, y'all Bamas were gonna be home anyways. So enjoy your snow.
Turn on your internet.
Make them go outside.
Enjoy your nasty, freezing, slushy brown rain. Like,
Well, it's
don't
good
snow
seeing
no
you
more,
guys.
DC. You too, Mark. I love you.
Yeah.
bro.
You too, Mark.
Yep.
Cheers.
I needed that. That was so great.
What about Trey or Corey Baker? What's
Dude,
the
all right. So I was with Corey Baker on his birthday on Wednesday, and he knows about this. So he's probably at home being a Bama. Dude, I could walk to Corey Baker's house in like.
He's going to be 2 hours late.
Nice.
Like we have no.
Corey has to be 2 hours
We
late.
have
He's
no
already
business
2 hours
living
late.
this close to each other.
He's going to be like, at 2 a.m. He's be like, yo, dude, I'm here. What's up? He's
late.
always going to be late.
Marcus.
What
No,
other
no, B.
Marcus,
It's
Is
cool.
there anyone in the waiting room?
Nope.
No.
It's cool, man.
One
So why
other
is
thing
Addie
we
in the
haven't
private chat.
touched on
Adwa
is
is in the private chat.
He's
the
in the back
music.
room.
The music of the Reef.
Adwa's a
Like,
she, but just
She's in the back room, but she's not showing her screen.
okay, cool. Fair enough.
like a
Whenever-
lot,
You
a
got
lot of the music I think was in part from Justin. Like he had like the
Fuck yeah.
on, and it was
Hey.
Hey.
Addie, oh,
Wait,
hell
Justin
yeah.
as in
What's up,
you're the
Addie?
man now, dog tits.
Exactly.
This is why Steve Ball should be on this episode.
Oh God.
No.
He's the one that made that famous. He's the one that made
You're
that
the man
happen.
now, dog.
You're
tits.
the man now. dog tits. He's the one that made that a thing, dude. Like he and I were
I can
working
dance.
together, and Justin was our barback, and he was doing his cleaning duties with no shirt on.
But yo,
I
we
think-
gotta give
He's got a
Leonard
hairy
King
ginger
one thing,
chest
dude.
and big pink nipples, and Steve
Dude,
Ball just let it fly. Dude.
he introduced the entire staff to Manu Chao, and
Yeah,
everybody fucking ate that shit up
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
it was fucking goddamn coconut.
yeah.
I was just listening to it 2 days ago, pouring concrete out on my deck. I swear to God.
Thinking about him,
It's just-
it was
it's
just
just
like,
like-
yeah,
What's good? Get dirty work music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's good. Just get dirty work music.
yeah, because it was like him with Manu Chao, and then Jamie D with Fela.
yeah.
Jamie D was all about the
But
Fela
dude,
at that time.
those dudes burned like 20, 30 hours worth of music onto CDs for us to listen to at night. That first year.
Yeah.
Well, Matt Larson used to load my iPods up. I have 3 old
Yep.
iPads. Check it out. I got one over there. I was going to throw it in the background. I knew it was going to fuck everything up. But I have an iPod that Matt Larson filled up. You know, that was it was his second to last iPod he filled up for me. But I have those playlists, and I play them
Amazing.
at home and at work, and it's the best stuff. You know, it builds to a tempo and a crescendo of like, you know, and you settle down. You know, it's perfect.
Right on.
Addie, it's good to see you.
Welcome to the show. How you been, love? What's
Hi.
going on?
It's good to see everybody's faces.
Yeah, you doing
Everybody's
good with-
wearing glasses right now. I'm just like,
We're all-
That's because we're fucking old.
and I'm like the baby. Like I'm like the C tier staff. Like
There we go.
so not
There
even
we
that.
go.
I'm
Now we're
wearing
all
glasses.
doing it. There we go. That's a complete set. Yeah. There you
Nothing but
go.
glasses everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Addie, how have you been doing navigating the COVID protocols, the COVID trials and tribulations? What's going down?
You know what? I think a lot of people that I've talked to about it have just been like, this is the one time that they actually took off because we were so used to working in this industry where we were just on all the time, never really took breaks. When we did take breaks, we were doing the same thing we were doing at work, drinking, like all that. This like reset has been kind of good.
I went for the first time when I tested positive last week. It was the first time in I do not know how long that I did not drink alcohol, like just a beer. Like I actually, it was the first time I could say, oh, I went like X number of days without like, and all I did was sleep. All I did was eat and sleep and drink like water, like hydrate. Like that was just all I wanted to do. I smoke I smoke weed because that's just my default setting. But you know,
I mean,
you know,
I got a backup joint and a backup joint.
There you go. You got to back up to the backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. But this is great, man. I knew that when we threw out the call, we would get mixed reviews, and there was going to be people that would fall through the cracks, and you know, people that we missed or whatever. But like, I'm really happy.
Well, the place was open for a long time. I mean, there was like a whole different generations of staff there that, you know, like people that came and went and overlapped, and you know.
It's true.
11 years.
The reef
11 years.
11 years.
Reef, 11 years. Yeah, man. Like, which is
11 years.
Which is a long
where's
time
Asher?
in the life of an average DC bar.
Yeah.
What's
dude,
the
a hell of a
lifespan
long
of
time.
average DC bar? Like fucking 3 years or some shit like that. So.
Well, you know,
not really.
the whole stab a guy in the neck thing will generally toast most people's shit. You know what I'm saying? So when a staff member stabs a customer in the neck, you just don't get to play anymore.
No,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're like the golden child, like Mr. Rogers, gonna give fucking KCA a fucking
I don't think
blowjob.
Ozio
Shit.
could
You're just
survive that.
fucked, okay?
Like,
You're done. You're done.
Yeah, dude.
So
you know, the park has had many people stabbed there, but they've somehow none of it was. It was all below the shoulder, so there's still.
Yeah.
Dude, Mark Barnes. Mark Barnes.
Mark Barnes.
Oh my god.
I said it.
Oh, Marcus, play us a video. Like, let's take a little
A little ticky tack.
We
little.
need to take a break from DSB.
Wait,
Come back in an hour.
There was a name that we mentioned on the list of people that we have. That,
Timothy.
We're waiting for her to. Marcus sent her the link, so she just needs to.
I'll tell her to check it out.
Anybody hit up Asher?
Yeah.
He was on the last time we had these fools on.
Yeah. He's always good looking though. I mean, his shit, like he was literally in boxer shorts, like posted up, like I'm about to go to bed.
On his bed,
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was his shit. He took like 3 hours framing that shit up. You know, he was like gonna get it just like
Perennially
just go
Asher.
to bed. Oh, he's beautiful. I mean, damn.
He's never changed.
Oh, hell
No,
no.
he's consistently.
Why would you? Why would
Across
you?
the board.
Why would you change?
Across the board.
Why would you change? I mean, damn. If the
I
ball's
feel like
already
we need
heading
to,
out
like,
the park.
We need to construct a roll call before we all get off of here and read off the names of all the people that we know and love that work there that didn't make it on here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Are we about
Not
to
in any
close
kind
up?
of like.
That's a lot of people.
No.
That's a
I was
lot
just
of
planning.
people.
I was doing something rare on this show.
memorandum.
That being planning ahead, not in memorandum, but in a like.
Throw Betty White
we
at the
love
end of
you-
it.
We love you and wish you were here. It's the opposite of in memoriam. Well, no, because the opposite of in memoriam is like we wish we could forget you.
Writers.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. But you know, like in a man, you know, we would.
First person on the list has to be David. It doesn't matter
I
who.
swear to God, I think
No,
I see
literally.
him every time I drive down 14th Street.
David.
I will
like,
never
oh, yeah.
forget the time where I thought he was going to stab me.
Mm.
Well,
Never
you
forget it.
probably
We had, like, a
fucking
whole-
deserved it, bro.
We had a thing where like he just was in a mood, and I asked him to like do something, and he just turned and looked at me, and like every fucking fiber of his being was like, "Motherfucker, I will kill you." And I
Yeah,
was like,
you
I
deserved
just-
it.
I
He did
just
have a
needed
legendary
you.
queen,
I just
yeah.
had one more rack of glassware, bro. Like it's not that serious. You were running the dish. You were running the dishwasher.
Oh, that shit was
anyways, man.
serious.
Like you were already there. You had your hand on the button. Like But
Yeah, but he'd also
Bond
already
after.
cleaned that whole shit. He'd spider monkeyed up to the ceiling and cleaned that shit. Like everything was clean.
Yeah, once it was all shut down, that was no good.
Fuck you, Boo. That's what you get.
Oh, I learned a very valuable lesson that day. We bonded. We were simpatico after that, bro.
You found out he spoke English. That's the hardest part.
Literally, I was trying to let anybody know. He wasn't trying to let people know.
At Drew's wedding.
Oh, Jesus.
We sit down. No, hold on. At Drew's wedding, we sit down. And
by the way, I
David
love you,
looks at
motherfuckers.
David looks at me. David looks at me and he's like, so this is pretty fucking crazy, huh? And I was like, no habla español, amigo. And he was like, oh shit. He realized he totally spoke English to me without even a hesitation. And then I threw him back into his shit about like, this is our deal. And then we went right back into speaking English. So for the entire day, David spoke English, I think, like one of the whole days of your wedding, bro. I mean, but he never said he spoke English. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I also passed out in a ditch and had to get a ride home from
Oh, dude.
Weekend, so.
Boo was the only large black man in Kennebunkport, Maine that got delivered home by the police department the night before my wedding.
They were so nice, but he wouldn't let me ride in the front seat. They were so nice. He was the nicest dude.
Well, when President Bush showed up at his wedding in the boat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know y'all listeners, if you weren't there, nobody was there. But George Bush, the first one, was just in his boat tooling by Drew's wedding and decides to stop in and say hi.
Yep.
I mean, D.S. Bizzle is a Marine. And
he served under him.
No, he don't bleed purple or red, white, and blue. He just bleeds America. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Bush just cruised by his wedding, got off the boat, shook his hand. I got a picture of that.
Invited him and Ferry on for champagne.
That's true. I have pictures.
Does anyone remember what Drew said before getting on the boat?
No, I don't remember.
He walks down. He's got Ferry in his hand. Him and Ferry are holding hands. He walks down. He looks over his shoulder, and he says to however many of us liberal ass bartenders from DC.
Liberal wedding.
Nope.
If any of you said
that's not true. I said it to Jason Fix. Jason Fix was standing on the edge of the fucking corner and was going.
You can see he was about to open his mouth.
That's fair. Oh, Jason Fitz.
I said it to Jason.
Better than hide the black guy.
Oh my God. Yeah, but there was like, well, here's the thing. Jason was only doing what the rest of us were thinking. Because we were all just like, what the? No, that's the, what the? What? And then all of a sudden, like, Drew's like, and we're all like, okay.
Whatever.
I thought that was tight as fuck.
I guess we're just going to be quiet and watch this unfold. Meanwhile,
you know the funny shit?
The lobster pit off to the side.
Dude, the moment I got aboard of that boat, he was like, where are you guys from? And Ferry and I were like, well, actually, we're from D.C. And he was like, D.C.? Huh, I've got to give that place a wide berth.
Yeah, no fucking shit, you monster. You fucking monster, of course.
At the time, his son was president,
and your
dude.
people have done.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bro, I'm so glad you didn't come back off the boat and tell us he said that, because I might have jumped in the river and chased that bitch down. In a canoe or a stolen kayak or some shit.
He might have jumped in the river and chased that bitch.
He would have gotten shot by the Secret Service.
Oh, dude.
He's got a canoe, sir. What do we do? He's in a kayak. He's gaining.
Someone had sex in the pool during your wedding? Did you read the comments?
Hey, no Drew. I can't.
Oh, it's Larson. What up, Matt Larson?
Hey, whoa. First of all, shout out to Matt Larson. Welcome to the party. Okay.
Wow.
Bring his ass on board.
Larsonist 45. Can we talk about your handle for a second, dude?
Did he
Bring
really
him on
just
board.
say that, Larsonist?
Can we talk about your handle for a second, bro?
You've never seen that before?
Oh, bro, please come on the show, Larson. Please.
Yeah, please bring Matt on the show.
Make
That would be
this Hey, also, Boo,
Please
check
come
your
on.
tags. Timothy's waiting.
Marcus, check the waiting room. Please and
No.
thank you.
Got to send her the link. She doesn't have it.
Don't you have it, Drew?
I'm going to. Okay. I got you.
I'm going to play a takeout from FedEx Field this week. Let's go.
Do it.
Make it be the one of people falling off the fucking stairs.
Shut up, Drew.
Sorry.
Hey, I got a joke for you. Did you hear about the Eagles fan who threw himself on the floor in a fit of rage? He missed.
Motherfucker.
That was the
Thought
most
that shit was
delayed.
funny, didn't you, motherfucker? You hear about the stadium don't fucking work? Bitch.
Hey,
Fuck
yo,
that
we all
shit.
know that stadium's held together by fucking hopeless dreams.
Duct tape to the dream, ladies and
Here we
gentlemen.
go.
Duct tape to the dream.
Ain't none of us claiming that
No,
shit either.
duct.
Ain't none of us claiming that shit anymore.
It's recycled duct tape and broken dreams, Jamie.
See, the thing about recycled duct tape is it's still duct tape. You have no staple to it.
That's
no
true.
stick match.
Those are facts.
Good money, baby.
So when
That
I used to
shit
work
is
for
held up
Redskins,
by
my
I
office
don't
was
know.
literally right there. That's where my office was, right in that little fucking tunnel.
Yeah, dude, that place is something.
That
Well,
broken
here's
tunnel?
the thing. To be fair, that many people leaning on any fucking guardrail in any stadium in any fucking country, like there was like 20 people all like.
I mean, 20
Not
fat
to mention, you come large.
20 fat
like,
people
and they're
from
all
Philly, you know?
they're all built Philly size, so they're all made of like fucking hoagies. They're all built of hoagies and cheesesteaks and violence. So
Hey, look,
like
I've
you
been
know
to
that shit
harsh
carries
winters,
weight. Like how is that
goddammit,
poor
like-
guardrail gonna handle all the weight of those fucking
How about this?
despicable heathens?
Get
Fucking
your shit
like, what the fuck?
reinforced because it's a shitty ass fucking
I
thing.
feel bad for the rail.
We can't
You know
do
what
war,
I'm saying?
bitch.
I feel bad for the
Also,
rail.
wait. I mean, fuck that shit. Them Wisconsin cheese eating motherfuckers lean on that damn thing. They did that shit on purpose. I want to hear that shit.
I mean, you know, here's the thing.
Midwest motherfuckers
Drew,
make me
Drew
sick.
Swift will attest to this. I come from the school of logic where, like, the only good Eagles fan is one that's sobbing in tears, and so, you know.
And I got one thing to say. Check it out. This some poetry. My smooth Sharpie rubbed my corn till the riders fell. Know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! He just haiku'd our safe words. I'm done. I'm stepping off camera to refill my beverage. This is too much.
You know that moment where you gotta like remember a word?
Shit weird, dude.
I wrote the
In my
shit down,
head-
bro. I was gonna remember it. Come on, what are you kidding me?
Yo, and to Larson's comment, yes, Bill Burr does have the most succinct nutshell of Philly fans. Eagles fans in particular. I don't want to.
Wait, what did you say about Eagles fans?
Philadelphia, but I do need to target this one specific fan base. Jamie, stop acting like. Here's the thing. Problem with Eagle fans is they either completely deny how despicable they are, or
We're
they
not that
lean
bad.
into it. They lean
You're
into
just
it
not-
to the
Facts.
Thank you, Marcus. Jamie's superpower is apparently denial.
One of the fightingest motherfuckers ever.
So this is Philly. This is all Philly energy right here with this take time.
Find somebody and they roll up on me like this, I promise you, I am practicing my Kyle Rittenhouse on bruh, because I ain't gonna fight him. Because bruh either is the fastest shoe tire on the planet, or he know how to kick a whole family tree down with one kick. Like, I'm probably just hating on him because I'm at a point of size and age where I used to be able to bend over and tie my shoes. Now I gotta sit down and tie my shoes. And if I don't take a deep breath before I tie my shoes, I'm liable to pass out. Cause when I bend to tie my shoes, I cut all this off. Whatever, esophagus, fallopian tubes don't work anymore because I done bent over trying to tie my shoes. Tied my Jordans, messed around, ended up in the hospital once. That's besides the point.
Oh, that was
You
tight.
said fastest time
Oh my god.
in the world.
That's
Anyway,
great.
that's what I was saying. I'll still kick your ass.
All right, so this is a shout out to Valerie. This is the ancient secret. Or why Asians don't raisin.
Why Asians don't raisin? It's because we steam our face every day, bitch, with the rice cooker. You. Oh yes.
You okay,
She ain't
Jamie?
lying.
I worked at a place called Shea Sung. All right, I'm gonna go back in time, way back. You guys weren't born yet. But in 1984, I used to work at a French Vietnamese place called Shea Sung in Omaha, Nebraska. It's 84. Is that no? It's 83, 84. But anyhow, the madam, who was this
Might not
French
have been
Vietnamese
born
woman, was that?
I said I legit might not have been born yet.
Well, I know that about you, but that's, you know what? I'd rather have the paint job than the miles. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. But I'm working at this place, and the madam, she's like hates everyone. I don't know why she likes me, but she liked me. But she would have a cigarette. They smoked ducks and geese hanging from hooks in the kitchen all the way around. A couple tiers of aged meat shit.
Hey.
There she
Oh shit! There we go. I'll continue
No,
this
with the
story
glasses
later on.
theme.
No,
No.
finish the story. Finish
Well,
the
she
story,
fit
Brian,
right
and then
into
we'll
the
introduce
glasses,
We'll
man.
introduce Timmy into the mix. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
it's all
Brian,
good.
finish up.
No, I don't wear glasses. These are just some like stunt props I was trying to use to be smart and shit.
Yo, finish the
Just
story
like
about
you guys.
the restaurant.
Am I the only motherfucker here with no glasses on?
Yes, Jamie.
Yes, Jamie, you're the only person with 20/20 vision that's in denial. Because I was in denial until about 6 months ago when I got my eyes checked, and that woman put them fucking those what do they call it? The when they switch out the lenses until you get the fucking shit right. And then she got it right, and I automatically teared up uncontrollably because I was like, "Oh my god, I can see!" Like,
Yeah, no shit.
So Jamie just hasn't hit that fucking stretch yet. All right, Brian, finish your story real quick.
All right, here we go. Actually, you know, it had a great start. I don't know how good the ending is. I worked at a French Vietnamese place called Shea Sung in Omaha, Nebraska in 1984. And the madam looked like she was 8,000 years old, like a shrunken head. And she was mean as fuck and didn't speak any English. And I was a prep cook day dude who everyone hated. No, she did. She looked like a shrunken head. You know, like Native American people. No, when Native American women look old and look young until the day they're old, and then they say their string broke, and then it just means all the skin folds forward on their face, and that just it's Native American truth. It just happens.
Brian, if I had heard that term come from anyone other than you, I'd be like, man, that's racist. But for some reason,
I'm motherfucking Native American, motherfucker.
I know,
Fuck
motherfucker.
you, bro.
That's
Shit.
why I'm saying if it had come from anyone else, if it came from anyone else on this panel, other
Okay.
than you.
No, it's a thing. No, it's funny. My mom's string broke. She called me up and said, "Did you hear it break?" And she was so pissed off when she said that to me. But she did look a little older next time I saw her.
Yeah.
Dude.
No.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But anyhow, this lady who worked at Shea Sung, she saved a job of mine. This is in Omaha, Nebraska. And there's a bar called Mr. Toad's. And I used to work doubles between the Great Wall of China, which is a terrible restaurant, and Shea Sung, which is a great place, and they hated me there. But anyhow, I'm taking my ass drunk break between 3:00 in the afternoon and 5:00 when I had to go back to work. And I went to Mr. Toad's, and Richard Dreyfuss was there.
Nice.
And I heard him laugh. I'm sitting at the bar drinking vodka. And I hear him laugh a couple times. I'm like, that's motherfucker Richard Dreyfuss. No way. And like, you know, and I keep getting busy and I hear it again. I'm like, that's Richard Dreyfuss. So I go down and Richard Dreyfuss is sitting in this little tenty fucking thing they have at Mr. Toad's. It's still there. Bar's still there. Great bar. If any of your listeners are there, we go there. But anyhow, I got drunk with Richard Dreyfuss and I missed my nighttime shift. Okay. I was like going to get fired. I no called, no showed like a motherfucker. I'd have fired me in a heartbeat. I have fired 100 people for doing that shit to me. And you got to take that seriously. Okay. Whatever. But anyhow, the madam at Shea Song heard I was getting drunk with Richard Dreyfuss. And I don't even know how she knew who the fuck that was. But she was like, no, it's okay. I would have missed work too. And I'm like, are you serious? Okay, are you serious? Because she's like super old. I didn't even think she watched TV or movies or whatever. But I mean, she knew who Richard Dreyfuss was.
She's a
I got the
dude.
night off.
She got her ear to the ground, bro.
Whoa, if that's racist, I'm sorry, man. Shit, bro. It's ageist if nothing else.
I'm just saying, madams know shit. Madams.
Yeah, she was.
They do.
Well, she
They
had
do
an
know.
ash
That's
on
their
her
job.
cigarette.
You
Literally,
get to be a madam by not knowing things.
But here's the deal: she would light a cigarette, put it in her lips, and never touch it again until it was to the filter, and then she'd throw the shit away. But she liked cook, and the shit would fall in the pots, and that's part of the recipe. Literally, that's why food tastes so good.
Timothy Ann.
You can't hear anything
Hello.
Face. Oh my God, it's so good to
You
see
can wave,
you.
son.
How have you been?
Like I actually see you guys.
Happy belated birthday. For those of
How
you who
is
do not
everybody?
know, Timmy's a January 1st baby. So wish her
How
happy
is everyone?
birthday.
Happy
How's it
birthday.
going?
I got a question for you. Right? Did your parents like
Oh,
separate your birthday? Did you get all your Christmas gifts on like birthday Christmas gifts? Did you get that situation?
So I have to say something, and Boo, I'm really sorry. I was born on April 16th.
Amazing.
I wasn't gonna say anything because I love you so much. I wasn't going to say anything. But no, I'm an Aries. I was born.
I love you, man.
On that note, we'll play take time.
That's real love, though. That's real
If
love.
anyone needs me, I will be under the table taking this bottle of whiskey to the face, drinking my embarrassment away.
Sorry.
You know, ever since we met up for Jana's birthday that one time, I don't know why, but like
No, to be fair, we did birthday like brunches 2 or 3 years.
a couple years in a
on New
row,
Year's
yeah.
Day. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you are.
So,
What
like-
is happening with this? What is going on?
I mean, you're fine, honey. You're fine. But like, I know
You know.
Saeed's birth. Saeed's also like a September 1st baby. Like, I got a bunch
Yeah.
of people, and I just lumped you in the mix. So okay, well, good.
Oh,
I'm just
good.
early. I'd rather be early
You're
than
just early. Yes.
You
Yes.
know.
You early
Happy New Year
shit.
birthday.
4 months
I
early.
thought what I
early
thought was
shit.
going to happen was the name question. I thought that's what was coming.
Oh, I thought so too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Jamie
what I
When
definitely
he
thought.
was like, "Your
curveball.
parents," I was like, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Hi, Scarlett.
No.
The inevitable.
I wasn't gonna hit you
But
with that.
Timothy,
I've
if you don't
definitely.
mind, if you don't mind, would you mind telling everybody what you've been up to these last few years since your days at the Reef? Probably not anything that
The last
big,
few
but,
years.
You know, it's probably nothing major, but just maybe
No,
bring
Little
I've been
things.
doing some things.
Fucking
So the
brag.
Reef, the Reef supported my museum habits for a couple years. So when I was there, I was at the American History Museum, and then shortly after leaving in 2009, I joined the staff at African American History and Culture at the invitation of our director Lonnie Bunch, who is now secretary of the Smithsonian, and spent 2009 to 2016 collecting artifacts and developing exhibition content for 8 of our 11 inaugural exhibitions, primarily contemporary cultural history and music and performing arts, and then opened the thing
Yeah.
from scratch.
My mom got to see the mothership because of Timothy.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was in George's
my
living room.
My
So did
stepdad
my
damn
mom,
near
so did
soiled
my
himself.
wife.
My stepdad damn near soiled himself in that place because
Oh.
because of your work, Timothy. So
Well,
thank you.
Like I said, the Reef and other places definitely were crucial in like me being able to support myself financially, because there were a couple of years when I was at the American History Museum where like there wasn't a lot of money to be made. There's never money to be made in museums, to be clear. But you know, had it not been for the flexibility that I had to be able to continue to do the work without worrying about money, because I was making money elsewhere, I wouldn't have been able to probably make that move. Lonnie wouldn't have known anything about me, and stuff that is in that museum wouldn't be there. So I'm incredibly grateful for all of that.
Here's a question.
Hold on. You said Lonnie is now the director of the Smithsonian, as in
He is the secretary of the Smithsonian Institution. So he oversees all 19 museums, all 20-something research centers all over the world. Yeah, he is in charge, and he remains very close. He and I remain very close.
Right on. Man, we've been so close but so far away from each other like a couple times. Like that show at the Kennedy Center with KRS-One. Like, oh my God. Like I saw you.
I didn't come out. I didn't come out into the audience because I'm still like in a weird crowd thing. So I was just backstage, stage left, like hiding.
My friend had got tickets and I didn't ask for one, but he got me one anyways. And literally 90 minutes before the show, he was like, there's a whole thread that I'm in and all these people are like making plans, and I'm expecting to spend the night on the couch, and finally everyone's like, dude, where the fuck are you? And I was like, I'm minding my own business. And they're like, why aren't you here? You have a ticket. And I was like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna put some pants on and go.
Yeah. Did you catch Jeff's? Did you catch much of Jeff's set, or did you miss his?
So,
like to watch DJ Jazzy Jeff, like
he might be legit, hands down, the best hip hop DJ still alive and kicking and spinning. That dude for the warm up. Yo, where's he from? Oh, I don't know. Never heard of the place. Never heard of the place. South Philly, born and raised. I like how Marcus isn't on camera, but still doing Marcus is on camera type shit.
Until we can figure out where Della went.
Della what?
All right, Timothy, I have a question for you. Yeah. And this is something I just generated. I mean, I need to talk quieter. I'm sorry. But
no, you're good.
Can you guys still hear me pretty well? Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but I have a question for you. And this has become more and more important as I get a little bit older. But did you make any mistakes that helped you to become a better human while you worked with me? Because it's never the things you did great that are a part of who you are, because that shit you got born with for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But did you make any mistakes there that helped you become a better person for yourself now? Does that make any sense?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm asking myself
learned. Yeah.
Good. Well, I mean,
it's been a long time ago. Actually,
yeah, I was gonna say it's been a long time ago.
Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.
And all those mistakes had to do with you, bro. Right?
No, I think that there are definitely, plenty of moments where, you learn a certain amount of toughness, you learn a certain amount of resiliency, you learn a certain amount of like what you're able to handle and what you can't handle, what your threshold is, what your personal threshold, what your professional threshold, because the Addie understands this, being on the side of things in that environment. There was a lot of bullshit that y'all know we dealt with that you didn't have to.
Nobody has to anymore. I mean, nobody has to anymore.
Right. But we also knew that we had protection and assistance whenever we needed it at the drop of a hat. So we were never unsafe. But I think you learn a lot about your tolerance levels for the bullshit. But you also, like I said, resiliency is a really important thing. And you test yourself physically, especially like the hot nights on the roof where I forgot to eat and drink water because I couldn't get down to the fucking lower level to pee. So I was like, I can't drink anything because I don't have time to pee. Like, and then
I'm pushing shots on you the whole time on you.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, have a shot. Hey, have a shot. Hey, have a shot.
Right. And you learn how much alcohol can sustain you for however many hours. But
or how many decades.
The roof of the reef made you very ingenious. Like I came up with a drink that I called the Mexican standoff. And it was basically just Cuervo and Red Bull.
Oh my god!
And that's how I survived bar backing for Drew on a Saturday. Like,
shit.
And
Where
then when
is
I
Matt
felt like-
Larson? I
when
see him in the chat. I'm gonna text
He's
him.
in the chat, but he won't jump on the fucking thing. Like, hold on, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna text him the link and see.
Matt Larson, if you don't get on this call, I'm just gonna keep sending you a message that says nothing but send a text to the DJ over and over and over and over and over and over
Yo,
and
Timothy,
over
forward
again.
him the link.
That was a day right
Bring
there.
back
Send
the
a text
Saturday
to the
night
DJ.
routine.
Send a text. Send a text. I don't know if y'all were there, but we were there for that video shoot.
Yeah, I was there. You were there. Larson was there. Who else was there?
Yeah, somebody. Does he have the link? Somebody send him the link.
I emailed it to him.
I'm forwarding this to him right now.
There's so many inside stories. I mean, with regard to all this stuff, I was just talking about before we put that like thing up between our two roofs, when the rat would jump down or the rats would jump down from the next roof onto the bar, onto like people's shit.
And
Okay,
Drew
we
would
were
shoot them
new.
with a fucking BB gun.
I kind of sort of held off on inviting Steve
No.
Ball to this.
You can't
because
talk
of
about
the
that
whole-
anymore, Zach.
You could
Same.
invite Steve Ball. If Steve Ball and I have a thing, you could just mute me and let him go because I don't really care, bro. So
No,
you
no,
can
no, no,
invite
no.
us
I,
in.
It's
Okay.
been so long. I don't know if there anyone that has a thing with anyone anymore. Like,
You know what? I don't even care personally. I've survived so many people that I don't even care at this point in time.
I survived you, Steve Ball.
Well,
I saw the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in DC at the Reef. I'm gonna leave on this
I
story.
thought that was
because
Steve
this
Ball.
was
Holy
just
shit!
funny. But no, fucking. Dude, so I'm eating a jumbo slice and I'm like standing in front of the Reef, fucked up, and this pigeon flies over. Mind you, it's a nighttime pigeon. Flies over,
night
and
pigeon.
a rat.
Don't they call those
rat
bats?
comes out and snatches the pigeon and pulls it into the sewer in front of the fucking Reef. And I remember being like, this place is damn. I've told you guys this story. Every time y'all tell me, you're like, you saw what? I'm like, nigga,
I think I
You
just
saw the
repressed that
Pennywise
memory.
of,
I think I
Brian?
repressed that memory for safety's reasons.
But this
That's
motherfucker is
horrifying.
fucking this rat. Mind you, this pigeon was sucking up the
horrifying.
crust that I was throwing at it.
I hate a
And
pigeon,
then
but damn,
the rat just grabbed the motherfucking Pennywise style
no
and then
pigeon
pulled that
deserves to
bitch
die
in the sewer.
like that. Jesus.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what, guys?
I gotta go.
I need to go.
That pigeon was like,
Voodoo. It's
Nice.
voodoo, baby. It's voodoo.
With that, fuck you, Marcus. I will see you guys later.
hey,
It
Marcus,
was great talking to you fucking assholes. You guys have a good one. Also, hey, wait, I just got off the phone with Remy. He said he's sorry he's out of town. He can't get on the call. He was doing his best. Though.
Hey, give him our love. Are you following
I'll
off,
get
Jamie?
you guys later. Yeah, I gotta
Bro.
sign off. As you see, he's just.
Oh, yeah.
He's got things to do.
He's still on winter break, so. All right, go with God, brother.
Live. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye, James.
Later.
James Roderick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew.
What up?
And there he is.
You can thank your lobbyist Timothy for being like, "Yo, we need
She
to
got
get
my
this
back.
motherfucker in here."
Always.
I mean, we were all like, "Yo, we need Larson on," but Timothy was like, "No, we need this.
Make it
we need to
happen.
Get up in here." So,
Hey, Larson,
Timothy,
listen to this thick beat.
Oh, you're welcome. No, I'm kidding. Well,
Lay
you
it
been,
down,
bro?
son.
How you been?
Been good, man. Been busy.
Yeah?
Been good. I started my own business.
Tell
So
us
that's
all about
Oh,
That's
bad
been going
idea.
well.
While fishing.
it. Tell us all about
Bad
it.
idea.
Give us all the gory details.
So I accidentally started a mobile detailing business.
Oh yes.
And so I got about a Ford Transit Connect van. And then me and my dad built it out and stocked it up with all this cool shit to wash and clean and detail cars in. So now I just drive around all day. I got a handful of clients that I see on a weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly basis. And then I actually went back to the old restaurant that I was working at 2 years ago just to get through like the rainy season. So I go in there like 3 or 4 nights a week and run food. But the business is going good. I've plateaued and gone up, but I've never gone backwards as far as business goes. So
is the rainy season slower?
yeah, because I mean, like,
shit is detailed when it's rainy out or whatever.
yeah, so like basically like in the summertime it rains a lot. So sometimes like if I got like 6 clients I need to do that day, I might only be able to get to 2. So like I lose out on like 200, 300 worth of dollars that day. So if I
you
can go into the nighttime and still work at the restaurant. What's that?
What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Sarasota on the West Coast.
Dude, Reese is down there for his sister's wedding. I don't know if he's anywhere close to you, but like he should have hit you up, or y'all should have hit each other up, or this should be happening.
They need to. I hit him up a while ago, and he never got back to me. I sent him a random text message every now and then.
Text him right now.
He was in town a few months ago.
You should text him right now and be like, "Yo, bitch, I'm on here with all these reef people.
Oh my God,
in my fucking state. You ain't call nobody. You ain't holler at nobody. Just send him a really salty, sarcastic message. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Yeah,
he'll appreciate the love.
I think this is the only one.
Picture of the screen and send it to him.
And then send him the link, because if we can get him to drunkenly log on now after his like sister's wedding reception, I think we need that.
It's a win.
That would be amazing.
I'll text him.
So I was trying to find something to wear for this little thing, and I found this the other day. So gotta give props to my boy Remy on that one.
Yo, Remy's been getting mad love, dude. I don't know if you've been watching, but his name has come up multiple times throughout the show, and it's nothing but love, dude.
That's all the dude gets.
That's not for real.
So and then I found out I noticed everyone else had glasses and hats on, so
nice.
I don't have a hat.
Larson Life. Where can I get one of those, dude?
I made one.
If I send you my address, will you send me one of them?
I got this up at the Virginia Mall. What's that? The Anne Arundel Mall?
Oh, I was gonna say if you got it at the mall at
that is not Virginia. Come on.
What's the Virginia Mall? The big one. Yeah, I went to that one, and then I got this when I was
at. When were you here last?
What?
When were you last here?
I was up there in May for a few days.
Timmy, are you?
That's right. You didn't call me.
Yeah,
I remember.
But I might come back. I might come back in February.
Larson, you're in a lot of trouble. You're a Timothy.
Yeah. So I made this when I was at Meridian Pine, and then Carrie Dwizzle was working over at the Kangaroo Boxing Club, and she was like making fun of me for it. So I went and I made her one that said it was #Dwizzle Life, and so she still has it to this day too.
There you go, dude. Who doesn't love a mall kiosk embroidered hat?
Yeah. Fucking money.
Never had one.
And it's got the band. It's got the bandana on it. Like,
yeah.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
The only thing better is a King's Dominion airbrush T-shirt. Baby.
Oh, I got tons of those too.
Jeff Beacon in the comments wondering why he was not informed of this before.
Because he didn't work for me. Oh, I said it.
Oh.
But
We're
he
happy to
did.
have you here, Jeff. We appreciate you tuning in, brother.
He did security for a while.
We do. Oh, fuck. All right.
Drew. Wow, Drew. Take a shot.
Jeff knows that I love him. I've
Drew,
got to
take a
talk
shot.
shit. I'm in
What happened to
character.
Lance? What
That's
happened to
one
Lance?
love.
I don't know, dude. He's in Florida.
Where's Asher?
Why is everybody in Florida?
Lance is in Florida on vacation with his family.
It's land of the free down
Not a
here.
very safe.
Yeah, this is the land of do it early.
Oh, is that what we're calling it, Larson? The land of early?
Really, you guys living a good life under DeSantis down there?
Yes, DeSantis came out with a hat that said "Make America Florida."
Okay.
I kind of laughed.
I mean, it kind of already is.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Jeff is back with the fucking comments with the vengeance. DSB, you done fucked up now, dude.
What'd he say?
You said what? You just gonna minimalize a man's history?
Right.
Jeff's not having it. Jeff's not having it.
That was after my
Sorry,
term. That was after my term, sir.
Yeah,
Right.
it definitely was.
You know.
Okay, so Zach, I have actually been wanting to ask you this for a very long time. It goes back to the send a text to the DJ.
Yes.
Who the fuck was that? And did that video ever actually exist? Because the amount of times I've Googled it and tried to find it to no avail.
Yeah, because it was
I've
DJ.
never found anything.
Yeah, no idea. I thought it was just someone that rented it out. I thought, right? Like they just
Right,
paid
and
us
then like
to
we
use
were in
it
the
for-
background of the video.
Yeah,
too.
they just needed people to serve the drinks or something. That was a weird day.
It was
I have
weird
no
as shit.
idea.
But I've always wanted to find it, and I've never been able to find it.
It was like a Sunday, right? It was like a Sunday afternoon or something. Yeah.
That was our jam, the chill Sunday.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yes,
and like
exactly.
4 people
Yeah.
would come.
Yeah.
Was this
And we
like
knew all of them.
pre-YouTube being like a thing that people uploaded their own stuff to?
We didn't. This is like we didn't have social media.
Yeah, this was like 2005, probably something like that.
Yeah.
Why am I recalling a story about a porn being filmed at the reef?
That was
Asylum.
That was
Asylum. Okay.
That was Mr. Smith.
There's just enough overlapping people.
Oh, no, Mr. Marcus.
Mr. Marcus goes to Washington.
Mr. Marcus goes to Washington.
Yeah, you can find
everyone knows
all,
that.
All the proceeds for it went to families that were displaced by Katrina.
Oh.
So it was
That's right. Yeah.
Porn for a good cause. Dude,
Were
oh my
you
God!
there for that?
I remember living above Joy's nails and having Liz come and bang on my door. Why is Liz not on this fucking show? Like, even though she didn't work at the Reef, she should have.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? No, she didn't.
I don't think so. No, but like, she was like, "You need to come upstairs right now," and I was like, "Oh shit! It's just some crackhead kicking in the windows. I gotta like wrestle out into the street." No, I come downstairs to the basement. Just in time to see the fluffer running to the bathroom to throw up because Mr. Marcus set off her gag reflex.
Oh.
The poor little lady, the poor little El Salvadorian girl that was the prep person, she's in the back of the kitchen in the corner reading the Bible.
No.
Straight up reading the Bible. I come out, and there's two other, while the fluffer's in the bathroom, there's two other porn stars that are out there, and they proceed to continue on with the scene. Todd from Bound was there because he was sort of the middleman. Like he facilitated getting Mr. Marcus from all of the establishments, including
that's the
what's
guy.
the Pleasure Chest. They did a scene
Sorry.
there. They did a scene at a bunch of other clubs around town. But Asylum, I think, was like the first stop on all of that. They had to do a scene on the pool table in the dungeon themed basement because
I didn't need to know that.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't on the pool table.
Now I can tell you there was a bunch of amateur
with
porns
my
down in
own
Lush.
eyes. I can fucking
Oh, for
tell you
sure.
I was there.
on the pool
I just feel like
table.
these kinds of stories can't happen
and let me tell you
anymore.
something. Mr. Marcus is like the 20th person to have had sex on that pool.
Yeah, for sure.
Can somebody just talk about the Harrison Ford story?
I was like, Mr. Marcus, are you sure that's where you want? What the fuck? What am I doing? I'm just gonna sit here and be high and watch this insanity go down.
Wasn't there a photo of Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
There's photos
I
of
knew I
Harrison
said
Ford laying on the bar and being the receptacle for body shots.
Yep.
Yeah.
For Johnny Andrade's girlfriend at the time.
Were you there for that?
I was not there that night.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Harrison Ford
sounds
came
like
in,
a lot.
I'm going to say it was 98 or 99. He was in town for some movie.
Yeah.
He ended up there with a bunch of bikers. And they got him, Johnny Andrade in his Johnny Andrade-ass way, convinced Han Solo, Indiana Jones, to fucking lay down on the bar and let some pour whiskey to his belly button. And Johnny's girlfriend took shots out of his belly button, and I believe that she returned the favor.
Of course.
Like,
As you do.
yeah, there's a whole. So there's two pictures. There was one that was on the bar, but then Asylum used to have a coffee table, and that coffee table had like a real up close version. And that picture is Johnny midstream pouring it into his belly button, and Harrison Ford is making this like, holy shit, this fucking tickles, but I can't let everyone know how much it tickles face. That's the only way I can describe his expression on this fucking coffee table.
I'm
And
distraught.
that coffee table lived there for like a year, and then I think it ended up at Jimmy and Johnny's house, upper northeast or whatever.
Frank's old house.
Yes. Wait, Marcus, bring back the Crown Royal back.
Where is Frank?
Oh, who knows?
I texted his ass. He might be on tonight.
I swear I see him walking around every so often.
What about Corey Groff?
No.
You might.
Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Up in your
Timothy,
neighborhood.
you see him walking around where? Near where you live or where you work?
No, I mean, like I'm in Mount Pleasant, and I'm sure it's not, but like there are certain people where it's like in my brain, it's that person. It's not that person, but he's one of those people where like I'm just like that's
how I
the
feel
way.
about
You know what I
David.
mean?
How you feel about
David,
who?
same shit.
David.
Yes.
I see him on 14th Street
I've
all the
seen
time.
David. I've seen David.
It's not
out
really
and
him.
about in nature, like
Right out in the world,
in the wild, like
in the
as
wild.
in
Yeah.
Mount Pleasant, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see April walking
Not so
around.
much.
I see other people walking
I see
around,
April
but
all the
like
time
Frank is
'cause I work
Frank
at
is the
Amazon.
one where I'm like, I know it's not him, but there's got to be someone who's
Could be.
around me who
The
reminds
two
me of
people
him.
you named are both 6'7".
Yeah.
Right.
No, once a month he's back in DC. You could see Frank in DC. You could see him. I mean, he
possible.
comes to my
Where is
yeah.
he when he's
He
not?
does my draft lines. He does my draft lines in Logan Circle once a month.
Oh, so he's still in the industry in some way, shape, or form.
Brian, where is he? when
Right now
not?
right now he's in Florida. He comes up here once a month.
Florida.
Yeah, dude, he gets to live
Everyone's in
outdoors.
Florida.
Do I need to have like a reunion at Sarasota or some shit?
I feel like you'd have more luck getting
Dude,
people in
where
person
in
in
Florida
Florida
is
than
Frank?
here.
Yeah.
Larson, I will connect with you tomorrow. But
I'm only
I mean-
meeting with y'all in person if you've all either been vaccinated or have already had COVID and/or.
I got
Well,
Florida.
I'm not seeing
especially if it's
anybody
in Florida.
for a minute.
Especially if
Yeah.
it's in Florida.
Somebody
Here's
gave me
the
COVID
deal.
last week.
And when that happens, I'm hugging all of you. Every single last one of you.
I saw
Dude,
Addie
I'm
at
hugging
Target. Well, how long
Twice.
ago was that?
That
6
was
months ago, maybe?
yeah.
It was a while ago, and it was one of those things where like we were like, ha! Oh.
Yo, don't you hate that?
Let's
You know,
keep
like you
it
can't.
between us.
No, I've seen people where I've literally gone and taken 3 giant steps to run and hug them, and then we've been like, oh.
They'd be like,
I'm at
shit,
the
we
same
can't do
place
it.
up at hit the
Knuckles.
That
right.
weird like tension where you're like kind of like getting closer to each other, but like realizing and like stepping back a little bit while you're still having a conversation.
Dude.
It's this weird dance that we've all done. It's
A couple weeks ago, right before I tested positive, I was supposed to go see Darkest Hour at Black Cat. And I'm so glad that I took the test when I did. Because had I gone to that show without taking the test,
Would have
I
hugged
absolutely-
everyone.
Oh, you know me.
But
At a
you also
Darkest
know that
Hour
there were
show-
probably a bunch of people there
don't
who
feel
shouldn't have
bad
been there.
because you
Oh,
only
at a
delayed
Darkest
the
Hour show is
inevitable by
hugging
like 3
80%
days.
of the people in the fucking room. Like, I'm hugging strangers at a Darkest Hour show.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking good of a mood. Like, bitch, I don't know you, but it's DH, baby. Let's do this. Like, I'm just really glad that, like, I heard a couple people at that show that were at that show tested positive. I just felt really good that I wasn't the one.
The
that
band,
was-
I mean, yeah, people in the
couple
band also
people.
tested positive a little bit down the way too.
Yeah, but then everybody's been,
That's-
everybody.
I've just been
Everybody got
staying
the
out of audiences at these shows. I can't do it.
You might just, if you're vaccinated, if you're double vaxxed, you might, if you're boosted especially, you might just want to hug somebody with COVID and just get it done. You'll be tired for a few days.
Are you
I'm
like-
serious. Hear me out.
Are you
taking a little
Hear me
skew?
out. I've never had
Lollipop
mono.
things.
I've never had mono before, but from what I understand, everyone who is vaccinated and or boosted that has gotten COVID, they describe it like mono. They're tired for a few days. They just want to sleep, and that's how it was for me.
Mine wasn't even that
That's
bad.
only the
I spent 5
Omicron
days
variant,
just being
though.
real. Yeah, only Omicron. I can't speak on the fucking Delta. Like, but
Yeah, I
Omicron
had a
apparently-
sore throat on Saturday. I was down and out like dog shit on Sunday, and Monday I was already better. Tuesday I was fine. Wednesday I was walking around.
I got
Nice.
it.
So
and
Timmy,
I
you
was
should just come
completely
over. You should let me come
asymptomatic
over
all
and
the way
hug you
through.
and
No
give you
fever, no scratchy
Omicron.
throat.
I just don't
Have yourself a
I
nice
just don't
little
want
5
it.
days.
That-
Have a nice
I
little
didn't want
5
it
days
either.
vacation.
Because I'm still flying. I'm still
Fine,
still
okay,
Minneapolis,
fine.
LA, DC.
Fine.
You know,
Man, that's
like-
yeah.
I'm gonna err on the
I
side
can't-
of personal responsibility, Timmy. I don't want you. to be
Nobody
the
wanted
typhoid
it.
Mary.
I don't want it
Yeah,
either.
I
dude.
I'm not
Well,
going to be
Drew,
the one who
you-
gets on the plane, and infects everybody. But
Drew, you worked.
Yeah.
You worked last night, right, or New Year's Eve?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Like you were with like 10,000 people, dude. Like
I worked New
Yo,
Year's Eve
between
in a
Drew and
concert
Val-
for 5,000
Well,
people.
Val's
Yeah,
already had
like-
it, so she's good.
Oh my god,
Drew,
I
have
went to
you-
go see Drew Dickey's cats today because he's out of town and was watching his cats and driving back the fire station on Sherman Avenue.
On Sherman, yeah.
Yeah, line on a Sunday.
Oh,
line
line
2
down,
blocks
wrapping
down.
around the Whole Foods that's there
Yeah.
too. Like, Alex, I can't wait for you to come back to DC so I can just drive you around and you can just throw up in a
I'll
bucket.
be like, where am I?
yeah, what is this? Yeah.
you won't understand it.
What's that place called? Wet Dog?
Oh man, you know that town is now a CVS.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so weird.
yup.
It's so weird.
Wait, there's a Whole
Why
Foods
does
on
Drew's
Sherman.
car come with bug
Yeah.
bags? Oh,
There's a Whole Foods on Sherman.
And Sherman and V.
Oh man,
it's wild.
There's
Like they have one of those Amazon Freshes, like the ones where you just walk in and walk out. They have it on 14th Street. Like
there's a Whole Foods, and it's completely surrounded by white girls in yoga pants.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But the worst part about it is that there's like a shooting there like every 3 days now.
Right.
So your gentrification has done nothing.
There's a shooting everywhere every 3 days.
The
Yeah, here
overlap
too.
of gentrification in DC being DC is reaching some really phenomenal.
Dude, and
like,
you know what's
levels.
crazy? Like I grew up here in the 90s. Like the crack epidemic, like this shit feels worse than it did then. The
It
violence
feels like this
like-
because there weren't nearly as many homeless people during the crack epidemic.
Yeah, this shit's random as
It
fuck.
feels worse because there was way more homeless people. There's way more homeless people now. I want to take a moment and jump in here and do a moment of professional responsibility and thank everyone who's been watching, first-time watchers, long-time watchers. We love you all. Appreciate you all being here, please, and thank you. We highly encourage you to like and share. Hey, Morecito! Get it, baby. Like
Where's
and share
Corey
on all
Bora?
your favorite podcast platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We're the District of Misfits Show. On Twitter, we are at DC Misfits. Go to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, watch all of our videos, or put it on double speed and go to bed. And we really appreciate that. And you will be seriously doing us a favor. Like, we'll start making money off this bullshit. Anyways, yes, the District of Misfits Show. You say the whole thing. Go to Twitch. Love you motherfuckers on Twitch. District of Misfits. And go to CrushingDC.com. We just got a whole bunch of new stuff. Yes, Christmas is over, but it's never too late to buy someone you love some shit that you think they might like, or treat yourself to, beanies, hats, water bottles. We got leggings. We got socks. We are fucking
Good Lord.
pushing the boundaries. We're doing some wild shit.
We have a
And it's only
blanket.
going to get wilder. Dude, I'm wearing those pants right now. I've been living in those pants for the last fucking week. They are comfortable as fuck. I can't. They
Support
should
the
say
revolution.
They should say comfy as fuck on the side of them. Actually,
Do they come in gray?
do they come in what?
Gray.
I think they do.
Yes,
come
they
in
do.
Hold, please.
Yes, they do. Go to CrushingDC.com.
Ladies, get some for your men's.
Yeah, wear them
Gray
bitches
sweatpants.
commando, gentlemen, because apparently that's what the ladies like. This gray sweatpants is new shit to me. Timmy, do you know about gray sweatpants?
Where have you been?
Yeah.
First of all,
Who
I'm a
doesn't?
heterosexual cis male. So
You
I'm not paying
mean
attention
the
to that
male
type of shit.
sundress?
The male
The male
sundress.
sundress.
Wow.
I thought a graphic of the dude
male
in gray sweatpants was
sundress.
about to come up, man.
We do have some cookies, gray sweatpants.
Oh, and Addie, you know how much I love a sundress. So the fact that you would even just throw that out there,
Right.
that's fucked up, man. Like, goddamn. But I relate. Yeah. So, dude, I'm
Well,
wearing
that
them
brings
right
up
now.
a reef comment on my part too. Was the creativity required to dress for a shift on the roof
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
for the ladies?
It had to be
No, the
functional,
hotter the less.
practical, and still like not expose you naked to the world. Like
Layers.
No,
Right.
I'm talking about roof.
Well, and like
bartending in the
depending on the
roof
weather and like all
depending
that
on the
stuff.
weather.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there was
Layers
a lot
and
of
a
creativity
backup.
involved.
Timmy, what do you
I
do?
always had I because certain people who I worked with on Saturday nights,
Mhm.
I maybe
Rogers Larson.
experienced multiple
That's being
changes of
that.
clothes for some reason. I don't know
Listen,
why I would have
you-
needed changes of clothes.
You stood in front of that soda gun at like 4:30
Oh,
a.m.
mhm.
This is true.
We just did what came natural.
It was all
You
just
just became
voluntary.
natural.
All right, I'm gonna
Just
play
saying.
a ticky top.
I'm gonna have a drink.
Ticky top.
I just had a mashup of Timothy and Flashdance, and I'm just trying to keep it professional here.
Oh wait, hold on, you guys. I have to jump off for a quick sec.
All right.
We're
If you
showing a
can't make it
TikTok
back on,
anyway.
we understand. We're so glad to have you. Just keep her in the waiting room. Timothy, where is that
White
go?
people. White people. White people.
Is this
Oh,
is that a
I'm
mountain
starting to
lion?
believe white people are aliens.
That's a mountain lion. That bitch had a mountain lion. That's a mountain lion. Am I crazy? Am I high? That
No,
bitch
that
is
looks
carrying
like a mountain lion.
right?
That's
Yeah.
the mountain lion. Why?
Are you sure
I'm
it's not
starting
like
to believe
a
white people aliens.
Wow.
Wow. No.
That reminds me of a Michael Che comedy fucking skit where he basically is like, you know, when white girls just show up somewhere and she's like, mines. Like gentrification wise, like I could just see a white lady rolling up on a mountain lion, just be like, mines.
Or would you say that would be colonizing it?
Yo, she colonized the fuck out of that mountain lion. Are you kidding me? That mountain lion was like, wait, I have rights. She was like, no, you're going in my studio and on my TikTok. Like, oh my god,
Putting you in my pocketbook.
oh my god, I'm gonna show you off to like all my friends. I'm taking you to yoga. We're doing Bobcat yoga, guys.
So here's a shout out to the Golden Girls.
You're gonna look so good at my Soul Cycle.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Down the road, back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Ooh, invited everybody. New. The biggest gift, the big yeah. Thank you for being my friend. Oh yeah. Hallelujah.
I mean, sometimes you gotta snatch your own wig.
Wow, yeah.
That was awesome. That was terrific.
Dude, we played that fucking the original video
The
from
original
that
a year ago.
A year ago. On some total like dude
About
was
a
just
year
getting the
ago, yeah.
vibe and it just felt right. And we were still kind of like getting comfortable with doing our show in this format and like sharing the TikToks. And it's actually, it made me feel good to see like the evolution. I don't know who that white dude is, but he got
Doesn't
pipes.
matter. He can sing his ass off.
So he's
2020
feeling it.
2020 is fucked. 2021 is fucked. I feel like this is how we all feel.
2, 1,
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh no.
I mean,
so tragic.
That's pretty on point.
I mean, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Oh, it hurt because it's
It's true.
So you guys,
We'll never know the world the way the world used to be ever again. I mean,
Never
what
again.
just happened?
Never
What
again.
just recently happened to us? It's not just a 90-degree angle. It's like it's back
We got
again.
we got
Brian,
waterboarded.
hold on.
waterboarded,
Brian, I
Brian.
have an entire bag. I have 2 bags. One bag is full of KN95 masks. They live on my above my cabinets. The other bag is full of COVID antigen tests.
I mean, do you not have a COVID corner in your house?
COVID corner, yeah, dude.
Like I'm looking at mine. There's like
You've
a
already
wall
had
full
it.
of masks. And
It don't matter.
You've already had it.
I got the test because
You already had it.
my ex-wife, she tested positive last week. And so I was like, all right, well, let me go and test the kids. And if the kids are
Already had it.
positive, then they're going to stay with you. And if they're negative, I'm going to take them with me. They tested negative, so I brought them with me. But New Year's Eve, my son tested positive for COVID. He's like,
Yeah, my point. My
hot. And I'm
point.
like,
Yeah.
no, but Brian,
holy
like
shit, you're fucking
the immunity from
101
having it
degrees,
doesn't
like,
stay.
God damn, I should have just left them there.
That's a good point. Like I've been thinking.
Didn't test positive for COVID? Guess who didn't test positive for COVID?
Izzy.
Honey Boo?
The honey badger.
Honey Badger.
The honey badger. She hit 100.3 and she's like, nah, I'm good.
Still not, yeah. No, but I mean,
You talking about Brooke?
No, his
No,
daughter.
My daughter.
Oh, okay.
My
I'm sorry,
daughter, her
sorry.
nickname is the honey badger.
But that's
cool,
the,
cool,
that's the whole thing I want to bring back to, like New Year's Eve. Like Drew, you said you worked, and I was thinking as the clock struck midnight, like how can people even be excited about New Year's anymore? Like
Right.
how can it even be something that people want to celebrate? Like, and getting past that,
I can
like,
only be excited because the person that I was smooching at midnight already had COVID like a month ago, 6 weeks ago. and I just got over it. So we're both like, woohoo!
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
We actually had like a little high five.
I
See
drove.
how long the immunity lasts for this one.
I drove from the wharf up to Petworth between like 2:00 and 2:30 on New Year's Eve, and motherfuckers were out, dude.
Really?
Out,
Oh,
partying, no
Yeah.
masks,
out,
people
slogging
fucking
each other
making
down
out
the
on the middle of the
street, like,
street.
Yeah,
Crazy,
I mean,
dude.
I said
Made me
it.
feel old as shit.
It's Caligula, bro. Caligula out here.
I was saying it before you guys came back on, before we brought you guys on. Like down at Nick's, we had a joint party with Nick's and Tony and Joe's, and nobody was wearing masks. There were probably like 800 people there.
Yeah.
I had like my mask on. I walked through the crowd once, and I was like, I think I might have just caught COVID again. Like I just had it a month ago.
Right.
I was like, did I just get it again? I was like, oh my God.
Because you got
I was
COVID,
like,
Colada.
So, Boo.
Just get me away from these people.
What's up,
Bill,
Marcus?
read this meme.
The CD says it's not Omicron unless it comes from the Omicron region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling COVID.
That's fucking awesome.
That's one of my favorites. Yo, what I love is that everyone's like, the CDC says, and just trolling the CDC. And we have reached a point right now in this society where, like, the CDC has been so inconsistent with shit that, like, I'm not
What's
trying
not to troll?
I mean,
Yo,
you revealed your
right.
hand and realized how much of this is all to perpetuate capitalism.
Capitalism.
Oh, wait.
Like,
We need
what's to
people.
stop us from just staying home and actually
That's
just
right.
having a general strike at this point?
Because
it's
Adam,
gonna happen.
we need these people back at work.
You've played
5 days.
You've played your hand.
Yes, half the time.
Like
You
now we
played
know,
your
like
hand,
we could just be
capitalism.
like, hey, let's fuck off of work for a week and see what the fuck happens.
Dude,
Well, Addie, everyone's about to get sick anyway, so you know it's gonna
We're
happen.
not.
on its
You know
own.
what? It would have been more beneficial to us for everybody to have gotten sick at the same time because
Oh,
then,
yeah, fuck
you know,
yeah.
even the reluctant ones would have had to stay home.
And
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
fuck yeah.
if it was a meme or not, but someone posted something where I guess allegedly Kamala was like, I want to give everyone $2,000 for 3 months and just keep everyone at home. I was like, let me tell you something. If that
That'd
woman
work.
$2,000 won't last
if
me a
that
month.
woman
motherfucker.
decided that wait, I'm sorry. I live in a different level of tier level. So like $2,000 a month for like 3 months.
I could get by.
I might vote blue next time. You know what I'm saying? Like I went independent this last time around for the sake of my soul because I knew living in DC I could vote independent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't make a difference. Like everyone's like, you monster, and it's like,
By the way,
fucking independent voters to vote for Trump, boo.
yeah.
have you guys heard
not in
where
DC. Not
they
in DC, where
identified
you
the
can
Omicron
actually-
variant coming from?
No.
What?
An anime convention in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
of course.
actually where it emerged.
How fucking
believe it.
ironic is that? The first time these bitches have made it out of a basement.
Omicron sounds like anime. Omicron sounds like some anime shit. When people started talking about Optimus Prime and Megatron in the Omicron thing, I got mad, but I couldn't get so mad because I was like, yeah, that shit sounds like a fucking Transformer. Like, how do we go from Delta to Omicron? Where's Gamma? What the fuck happened to
Where
Gamma?
did everything else go? How did we go
Like-
from Delta to Omicron?
Oh, because they didn't want to get confused with another. There was another naming thing, and they intentionally skipped
we went
it.
from Delta.
Yeah.
We skipped Epsilon.
It's like it's like hurricanes where sometimes you don't hear of them because they're so minor. You know, so I think they were like minor.
But no, it was-
minor.
Depression.
Yeah,
it was a
Yeah.
direct link that they didn't want to get
Hurricane Inez was
confused
just
with
a
something
tropical
else.
Yeah, I got it.
When are we going to start
Tropical
calling
You know what we
hurricanes?
don't need is an Omega. We do not
Yeah.
need that one.
We need to
Let's
start
not get
calling
there.
hurricanes by their proper name, like Hurricane Exxon, Hurricane,
Yeah.
Hurricane,
Hurricane
Shell.
Jeff Bezos 1, 2, 3,
Hurricane
4, and
BP.
5.
Facts.
Get it. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what's Harrison doing
This
over here?
episode
What's
is giving
Hurricane Bill Gates is
this
withholding
episode is giving
vaccine
me life on
patents.
levels I was not prepared. Not prepared at all. And to everyone who didn't make it on, know that we love you. But to everyone who did make it, we love you. Like this is.
Sorry, I was a mark ass bitch, Jeff. I didn't realize that you had so many roles at 3.
Marcus, where's Marcus? Wait, we lost Marcus and Val. How is it just me? Marcus, you
Are we
let you come
done?
back in?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't tell
Okay.
me, but I love her.
Boo. Read this meme.
Stay in school so you don't go to bars thinking that less ice is more alcohol you drink.
Oh man, that brings back some memories right there.
I'm so glad I didn't read that.
Light
I'm
ice.
reading it out loud.
Make it strong.
Yeah, make it
Be a
strong. I want my
strong
Long Island strong.
Strong Island, bro.
Yeah, nothing but triple sec the
No,
entire
all right, check it
time.
out. Let's
People would
finish
get in
tonight
a
up.
Critical Hulk with no
Let's-
ice.
Yeah.
Brian, what's up? Brian, what'd you
let's
say?
finish tonight up with something that's truly reef. If we're being finished, I'd like to hang out. But I had a lady go to the roof and say,
I know
she
this
got
one.
a drink. She says, your ice is too cold. And I was like, I'm sorry, no, hold on. No, ice is the same temperature wherever you're at. And she's like, no, I was downstairs. Your ice downstairs isn't this cold. I was like, okay, hold on. I'll go get you ice from downstairs. And I just ran, and it's terrible. It's probably Catherine or whatever. Am I muted? I might be muted.
No.
But anyhow,
Hey, Tim's in the waiting room. How'd you get her out?
But anyhow, this lady's like, your ice is too cold. It's like, well, I could get you some warmer ice. And she's like, well,
Frank,
what do you
pour
mean
some
by
hot water
that?
on this ice.
And I just gave her a glass of water. You guys muted my ass, okay? Whatever.
No,
No,
you're
you
not.
good.
We can hear you.
We're still good. We're still good.
She said that her ice was too cold. And I said, well, I'll get you some warmer ice. We got ice from downstairs because that was colder, warmer ice than what we had on the roof. It all came from the same ice machine. But anyhow,
This is pre-Karen.
At least 32 degrees.
Proto-Karen.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
this is
I can hear you.
pre-Karen.
Proto-Karen.
No, but check it out. She's like, no, literally, the ice downstairs was colder. The ice downstairs was not as cold as your ice, because your ice up here hurt my teeth. And I didn't want to talk about her teeth because that would be rude as shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I mean, because that'd be rude as shit. Okay, the ice is cold. But anyhow, it was the funniest thing in the world because I sent somebody downstairs to get more ice. They never got any more ice. And she was like, oh my God, that's so much better. Because
Thank God my drink is warmer.
my ice is too cold. If you're going to yell my ass on that shit, if you're going to say, I hate that place because their ice is too cold.
This is pre-Yelp, too.
Then give it to me,
Am
baby.
I wrong?
Right on.
Am I wrong? It's
Oh, it was
pre-Yelp.
pre-Yelp. Yeah, pre-Yelp, probably.
Pre-Yelp, pre-smartphone.
Thank God.
Yes, it's pre-Yelp.
Social media, all that crazy.
Pre-social
wild-ass
media,
shit,
not
like-
pre-smartphone.
I had a flip camera phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all had flip camera phones.
You had like 73
Oh, it's
iPhones
LG.
in a year.
I had
I
85
remember that,
iPhones.
yeah.
Some of us were flexing with razors, but we all had flip.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I flexed with the Nokia joint that opened up like a garage door opener. It had a keyboard.
Yeah. I had a
Oh,
phone that I could
technology.
use as a block. It was the old school Nokia, like your first phone had the little pull out antenna.
Oh
It was,
yeah,
like, this long.
I had one of
Yep.
those in high school.
Like,
Hell yeah.
Like, hold on, let me get some reception.
It fit in your pocket
Yeah.
like this much.
Let me find a
But,
signal.
you could literally bludgeon someone with it and
Yeah, the
make
brick.
a phone call and be like, "Yo, 911, I need you to come and get this person that just tried to assault me." Like,
And then you played Snake on your phone all day long.
yeah, and then you played Snake
While you waited.
There was nothing else to do with it.
Yeah.
Sean Coleman
And we had to pay for text messages.
Oh, yeah.
to let him in.
Do you know how much
Could
money
you
it spent
imagine
to
paying
get
for
that text to
texts
the
like that
DJ?
today?
Don't get me started.
Dude,
on
pagers.
Had to wait till after
Don't
9
get me
o'clock
started
when
on
your minutes were free.
We be on a tubing trip.
Boom.
We be heading out to West Virginia on a tubing trip, and someone try to call you, be like, "Yo,
Can't talk
sorry,
now.
man.
Roaming.
I'm gonna call you
Roaming.
when I get back, dude. Like, I'll see you tomorrow." Like,
Let's
Sean,
not-
Sean Coleman. What?
What, dude?
Sean, I'm sending you the link. You need to come on. I'm gonna send it to you. You gotta get on. I need to see your fucking face and hear your voice.
Also, I don't know who Ethan is, and I don't know if you're just shooting your shot or if you're really doing something interesting. But either way, that's the most interesting comment I've ever gotten on one of these things. So
I wasn't gonna give Ethan the time of day. I was gonna leave that to you, Timmy. So.
I just saw that.
I appreciate him wanting to shoot his shot. You know what I'm saying? The boy's got good taste, if nothing else. But
speaking of the finer things, how's Chuck D doing, Timothy?
You know, I was just with him at the Rock Hall induction. It was, y'all know my life. So when I say that Jimmy and I ended up randomly at Chuck's table, you know that's not me being like, whatever. But I went to the Rock Hall induction with Jimmy Jam, and Chuck D was at our table. And so I sat with Jimmy and Chuck the whole time.
Who was the guy that was always trying to get you to have breakfast in his hotel room? Like Kid Cudi or something?
Pick one.
Stop. We're looking at like a DCA notice from like several record companies.
They got good taste, man.
Can we mute Larson real quick?
Yeah. Well, see, but what happened was after the Reef situation, I was, working on opening the museum. I still saw Matt Larson every Tuesday for
dinner parties, Red Derby.
Years. And so he witnessed like the evolution of all the museum stuff. And he was there when like I'd have to like run out of the bar to take a call and like sober up real quick to be professional with someone.
Well, the best was you met us at the Derby, and like an hour in, you're like, oh shit, I have to go. You're parked out front on like 14th Street. And you're like, Michael Jackson's jacket's in my car. I gotta go get to a safe place.
How many days were you rolling around DC with priceless heirlooms?
Yeah, she's got like fucking Jay Dilla's NPC killed in the front seat. It's like, no, it's inside real quick.
Like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Hold this for me.
Dude, you guys did that Tuesday Derby dinner for a while too.
Yeah, the dinner party at my house was legit, man. We did that for a long time, and then we set the Derby.
To your place, in the
Shout
basement
out to
apartment.
Timothy for picnics is the new brunch.
Yeah. Oh, I missed the picnics.
Playing wiffle ball and
we
whatnot.
had in Malcolm X Park, dude. Like those fucking times were so phenomenal, so
those
amazing.
Were so
the drum
good.
circles going on above us. The kids are running around. Petey's running around. Fucking shit out there.
Oh yeah.
Some great Sunday fucking afternoons.
Yeah, those were really
Petey
great.
still with us?
Petey is 18 years old and rocking. He is
still farting up a storm.
No, he's 4 feet from me right now.
Good.
Sleeping and farting uncontrollably. Like,
oh my God, those farts.
My friend was like, so when are you going to put him down? I was like, well, when he can't walk anymore. Like,
Right.
obviously, duh.
He'll go when he
he's
wants
like,
to
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what? I'm walking. Like, he's a beast, dude. He is a force of nature. A farting force of nature.
All the little dogs are.
Duh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea when I adopted a Boston Terrier. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, like, their superpower is farting.
Right. Right. They're like, cool.
Yo. Dude, Tuesdays downstairs, it was Josh and Devon with Malik and PJ DJ. And they were doing everything from hip hop to like Afro-Cuban and reggae, and like they used to fucking murk that shit. Tuesdays in Lush was great because it was the blank palette where, you could create your own fucking world in that rainforest themed, aesthetic. Like,
What came after that?
On
Tuesdays.
Just rugged sex shit for the most part, though. No, Desmond. At the end, I mean, at the end of everything, it was like one of those like, I didn't see it. It never happened.
No, there was like a fetish thing happened. It was very brief. Very, very brief. But like, I don't know what Drew's alluding to. I know what Brian
Karaoke.
Oh, karaoke.
Oh, well, there's
Kim
that.
Timmers took karaoke and made it a thing down on Tuesdays after Josh and Jamie stopped doing that shit with PJ and Malik.
Yeah.
Sean
No,
Coleman,
you're right.
not disturbing the family because you have COVID. Like,
we ain't catching COVID over this shit.
Like, less COVID is preventing you from taking deep breaths and talking. Like, I'm gonna let you slide, but if you can get on here, I'd love to see your face. Like, we all had COVID. I had the COVID.
Not
We
all
all
of
got
them,
the
Sean.
Rona. Who's getting the Rona? Raise your hands if you've had the Rona.
Fucking Hovid.
Oh,
Check this out.
I'm surprised it took me this long to get it down
Shout
here.
out to everyone who didn't raise their hand for like being able to like protect yourself, man. Like,
Listen, I gave somebody a ride home, and no good deed goes unpunished.
Oh
Hey, look,
shit.
here's the thing. I would rather like when people what kills me is that like because this shit's become so prevalent, when people do finally get it and they're like, well, of course you got it. What'd you think was gonna well, like, first of all, bitch, like, not everyone who goes out is gonna get it, but some of us who have to go out in public and do things do get it. Like the week that I caught it, no one else that I was around got it. No one else. No one else. I went to a punk show in a church in a room where the only people wearing masks were me and the 6 other people of my same age group. Everyone else was 10, 15 years younger than us. None of them had masks on. None of the people that I was with got it. I had a mask the whole fucking time. Still got it. This shit is random, dude. Like my son got it. My daughter, who spends every waking moment bugging the shit out of him, hasn't gotten it. Like,
right.
You know,
Hold on,
Valerie and Tony. Like,
can I ask the question, Timothy? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm crocheting.
She's settling into her 40s, is what she's doing. Happy birthday, Timothy!
You know what? You know what?
It's your birthday now.
It's my birthday now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this
Change your birth
actually.
certificate.
This is like a an
Hope your wife is safe.
anti-anxiety activity for me in a way. Like
You gotta
it's
keep your hands
definitely
busy.
like keep my hands busy. I do embroidery, like all the shit that I used to do when I was a kid. That's just like this won't be anything. I'll probably take this all apart, but it's just a thing to do.
You can take the shit back apart. You can take it apart.
I mean, you can make beanies for
Yeah.
the, you know, the.
I could crochet a bunch of merch.
Crushing
At
DCs.
the rate I'm going.
I wasn't even thinking merch. If Timothy crocheted me a fucking beanie, I would wear that shit with like a big stupid fucking smile on my face. I was just trying to keep it
Well,
simple.
then I will look for a beanie pattern.
He has a big head. He has a really big. He has a really big head.
If you made me a beanie,
Extra
I would
large.
be no, not extra
Bigger.
large. I'll measure my head and send you the proper numbers.
Bitch, you
so
got
can
The
big
do it.
dimensions. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. 'Cause my
That's the way he's all forehead too.
First of all,
You gotta whip that sweat.
whoa. First of all, Adwa, I'm a
I can
C-section
say that.
baby.
You know,
First of all,
I can say
I'm a
that.
I'm a C-section baby, so my head is perfectly proportionate. There ain't no dents or lumps
Look how big.
or any of that fucking shit.
Look at.
Perfectly smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Except for that landing strip.
Still doesn't make you all
That's his
forehead
punk rock
now.
mohawk.
I just want the ladies to know where they got to come in for a landing. You know?
Oh, that's
Oh,
bad
hey,
form,
if
dude. You
there's-
can't do that in 2022.
Hold on. If they're sliding on your head,
Can't do that in 2022,
Oh,
dog.
I'm sorry. Did you not hear the intro to the show where the last thing?
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Marcus, you going to hell?
Yes, we know this.
You
So
going
speaking
to
of going to
special
hell, I played this last week and it was fucking.
You going to
hilarious.
special white boy hell?
Yes, I am. We played this last week. It was fucking hilarious. Me, Drew, Val, and Boo ended the show on it, but I wanted to play it again because it's fucking hilarious.
I forgot about this.
It's really funny.
Just never.
Drunk people trying to get through the saloon doors on the roof at the reef.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh God, those doors. Yeah.
Oh, going into the back? Those doors sucked,
I
man.
forgot all about those doors until just now.
That's what that was.
oh shit!
I'm glad I can rehash.
Hey
memories.
yo, Brian. Jeff McCann says you need somebody on Thursday. He's available. Look at you filling in the staff requirements. You didn't know the District of Misfits Show will also help you staff your nights. Just log on in and leave your availability in the comments. And,
Fulfill all of your HR requirements.
We'll have our people help you, help them, help you, help them.
You know, I don't want to say that a concussion is a mandatory requirement. Like
Marcus,
3 or 4 or 5 of them.
So I should
might
have had a
just
job
give
with
the
you.
job.
You
Did
okay,
you guys
Bill?
hear that?
Yeah, I think I broke.
What
the-
happened?
I think I broke the.
I'm good.
I'm
I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm good now. Admiral.
Did you die, Boo? You okay?
I died
No,
a
I'm
little
unplugged.
bit.
Trying to like plug back in.
I almost came completely unglued.
Shit sucks.
So,
I'll go get a cord.
Drew Swift.
Yo.
Read this.
Account suspended. Twitter has suspended accounts for false information about COVID-19.
Shit. All right.
Hey, Drew,
so
if you
look,
Can you tell me that we don't live in a simulation?
God damn it, Marcus.
Look.
I love it.
God
All
damn
4
it.
of those toes. I love it.
All 4.
Oh my God.
Oh, Marjorie. Oh, Marjorie.
All right. I feel like we're
This
at the point
bitch.
now. We're at 2 hours plus. I feel like we're at the point now where we should end on a high note. Start winding this down. I cannot even tell y'all how happy I am to have had this night. To have had
Matt
this
Larson, I love you.
I'm
I
giving
love
this
you,
night more
Bizzle.
than 2 stars, Marcus. God damn it. This is
It's at least 2.5.
This is at least a 2.5 star night. Like, but
No, it's 2.5 stars. This
It
is
has
definitely
been
2.5 stars. Night is 2.5
good
stars.
seeing you guys, talking with y'all, sharing the stories. The
I just took a
intangibles,
screenshot.
The people who I did not
Yay.
expect to make it on here, i.e., Timothy,
Oh.
Mr. Larson, like Remy.
Yeah, dude.
Look
Remy's
who's
in the
commenting.
comments.
What? Shut up. Where's Black? Bring him on, dude. We can't quit.
have to have him on
We
the
can't
podcast.
quit until you get Remy in this.
Uh,
one.
Remy!
Come on. Oh my
Listen,
god.
I'll
Yeah.
stay as long
Remy,
as
you
I
gotta come on.
listen.
Look,
I'll stay all night. Boo doesn't have the energy I have, so I'll stay up all night.
Yeah,
Oh,
here's
dude,
the
I got
thing.
more
We
energy
can-
than
we
you
can-
in a
We can
heartbeat.
end the live recording.
me, Larson,
Anyone-
Timothy, and fucking Remy were the fucking Saturday night crew, dude. Bring
Anyone
it.
who still wants to stay on can totally stay on. I wasn't trying to end, but I just feel like
Yes, you
in
were.
General, Sure, Swift, stop trying to put things in my mouth.
It's not even 2 a.m.
All right,
Okay.
so
You
Boo,
heard me.
can we tell the people what's coming next week?
What's coming next week? So next week is next week is our January 6th inspired DC as Fuck show. By the time we come up on next Sunday, we will be past the anniversary of the January 6th insurrection. And so our DC as Fuck show is going to be inspired by all of the craziness and madness that spurned from that. And, you know, we're just going to keep it real. Like, imagine this, but just with absolutely no structure or scruples
So if we're gonna do
or
that, check it out.
discipline or anything at all.
I went for a bike ride out to the Great Falls, and I was overtaken by 30 fucking Trumpy crazy motherfuckers with little flags and shit on their bikes.
Oh, with their blue.
No, like
blue
this was like
lines and flags and all that stuff. Like
shit was going on, and I'm
everyone
like,
had
I'm
an
gonna go for a bike ride.
F-350.
Mel is like, yeah, you're safe. And then I get on Capitol Crescent, which is like nature, like with nature rubbed on top. And I was like I was overtaken by a bunch of Trumpies with the flags on their fucking bikes.
And they're dumb
No,
bikes.
Where I
wait,
live.
stop. On bicycles?
That's weird.
No,
What the
this
hell?
is weird.
MAGA people with flags on their bicycles,
It was scary as shit, bro.
giving you that
Because
same.
I
We're
wasn't
driving
scared.
down 66 in our F-350s with the
Yeah.
fucking.
No,
No,
this is
no guts, bro.
no,
Not even a little
no.
bit. Not even a
Wow,
little
that's
bit.
impressive.
Not
I'm
even
gonna
a
go
little bit.
back.
And I didn't
No.
even make that. I didn't even make that, Zach.
No, it happened.
That was a
And
fan.
Melissa, she was like, "I'm worried about you." I'm like, "I'm not worried about a bunch of Trumpies riding fucking bicycles at Lock 8." At fucking
You know who I'm not getting my ass
I
kicked
go out
by
to
is
Great
a
Falls
bunch of Trumpers
often,
in
and I
fucking
see a
bike
lot
shorts.
of those flags on houses.
Yeah, you know what I'm not getting beat up by is a bunch of Trumpers in spandex.
Well, no, I just throw their asses in the river, bro.
Yo, yeah, you go.
I mean, that's a
Capital
silly
Crescent
thing.
Trail. You got the river or you got the canal. Take
You
your
ain't
choice.
gotta win
Go
a.
in
You
one
ain't
of them.
gotta win a fight. You just gotta huck a motherfucker.
I'm gonna grab a red-tailed hawk and beat you in the face with it. How about that? How about them
Yeah.
apples? Ah, you got a red-tailed.
Put that on a
red-tailed hawk in
t-shirt.
your face. What now? What now? Huh? Make America what?
You ain't gotta win a fight. All you gotta do is huck a motherfucker. That's a great shirt.
It's
Okay, that's a great shirt.
It's the truth.
You ain't gotta win a fight. You just gotta huck a motherfucker.
What did Remy say? Let's all get together and go start a bar fight in Florida. I love you so much.
Well, everyone's in Florida, so
in the beats.
I
Drop
love
a
you.
pin.
We're all gonna sleep at Larson's house. It's gonna be great. Sleep over.
Yep.
I mean,
Coming
like
over.
I said, just order this month.
When in doubt,
Yo, Remy, you see the shirt, dude. Remy, you see the shirt. He came representing. Oh my God. he should have
I'm
been
in
on.
Florida next month.
So people are commenting. I've never done this technology before. People are commenting right from Facebook
They're
and YouTube.
commenting from
Stuff from
Facebook.
Facebook,
YouTube.
YouTube, Twitch.
I haven't
And
logged
Twitch.
into Facebook in a very long time.
Yeah,
Smart
Yeah,
lady.
me neither.
You mean
We get it from-
metaverse?
Yeah,
Metaverse,
we
man.
get it. We get it from YouTube,
On the
Twitch,
meta.
Got
I
it.
didn't even look at
Facebook.
that.
We haven't
Fascinating.
had anybody comment from
Fascinating.
Instagram yet, or
Yeah,
any of the
Wolf's
other things.
fucking awesome.
Most of our other platforms, it's after the fact, but like,
Right.
will we go live?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
get
All of
Facebook,
my
get
Facebook content is directly from Instagram, and then people will
Same.
like send me messages and comment, and I'm like, I don't see any of this, y'all. Like, I
We
don't.
love you,
I'll get this
Remy.
in 12 years, maybe. But
Or the next time you happen to randomly log on to Facebook for
Yeah.
right,
someone's
To
birthday.
look up someone's
If it wasn't
birthday or
for
something.
Facebook, I wouldn't know
Platform.
people's
That is in
birthdays except for
January.
yours, Timmy, because I.
my birthday is forever now, twice a year.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm not gonna
April
do?
and January.
You know what I'm not gonna do is forget your birthday this year.
well, she's knitting you an invite for next birthday.
Ooh.
Yo, you see that?
Right.
I want a
Yeah.
pot holder that says Timothy's birthday. It says your name and your date of birth. I want a pot-
4/16/80. Yeah.
Yes, I want a pot holder. I don't care what color it is, as long as it came from you with love. That's all that matters.
I got you. I got you. Well, there are many things that make me happy about this conversation. One is I'm getting a taste for GM, and I haven't even thought about drinking that in years, and I will never drink it
Oh my
again,
God! Why would you do that?
ever. Ever. But
Wow.
suddenly, I just have this
Your face,
visceral
Bill.
memory
Ourselves.
of it, and I don't like it.
Utah.
You know what we're not doing on this show?
And that's and I'm pointing to where you all appear in my screen. You know exactly who you
Yeah.
are and why.
No,
I got like a
I'm
bottle and a
I
half.
just want to
here.
ask
What
this
the hell?
question because I wanted to ask this earlier.
It's
How
different on my
many,
screen, but I know.
how many bottles of Grand Marnier do you think went through those doors? And now
We
people
use
stop.
it right now. We ordered at least a case a week for 4 years straight.
Dude,
Yeah.
And a
as
case
we're-
was what? 12?
as-
How many in a
yeah,
case?
of
Yeah,
cheese.
12,
12,
yeah.
12 bottles in a case.
It was that big
We
case, the
guaranteed
big wide
ordered
case.
at
Yeah.
least a case a week for 4 years straight.
How about
Okay,
Jameson?
and how many of those did we drink every Saturday?
As we speak
At
right
least
now,
one
Yeah.
or two.
At
as
least
we
one
speak,
per
the
bar.
descendants of all of those liquor companies are all getting aneurysms and nosebleeds. because of overdose.
Yo,
Okay, so
Matt
Matt Larson,
that shirt
my-
is from the fucking Grand Marnier Golf Challenge Invitational.
Oh shit, Larson, what are you doing?
Wow.
Yo,
My God! Oh,
for
I might
5
need that
years
someday.
straight, for 5 years straight, we got invited to the Grand Marnier Invitational.
Yep,
Dude,
DC
You know
is
what?
shut.
You have
Every
Giannis
New
in the
Year's
chat
right
drink
now.
now.
Mixer,
ordering
but
that
yeah.
bottle of Centennial.
hmm
My
Dude,
God.
do you guys remember the Patron fucking tequila Playboy party?
Oh, the
Yes.
pajama Playboy party.
That you guys
Yeah,
went to?
I have
and we all
pictures.
work?
We all
I
had
have pictures from that night that pop up on my phone
Wait.
every once in a while, and I'm like, "Oh, what is that?"
Was that
But
the
is that
Patron
of the
party?
one at our place or the one that we went to in Chinatown? 'Cause
It
we
was
went-
at Zaba.
Oh, the one that we went
I had
to
to
in
work. I couldn't
Chinatown.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I
missed
remember.
Just like
Matt
Drew's
Larson,
wedding.
you were at my
that.
house
just
when I was
flashed
getting
back to
ready,
the Patron
weren't you?
party. Well, I
Yeah.
remember most of Drew's wedding.
Why?
I just
How
remember
did
that
that
night.
happen?
We all got fucked up.
How did what happen?
No, Matt Larson was at my house while I was like getting ready for that. I don't know. Anyway,
Wait, there was the picture of Carl up on the wall. That wall that had like the wall.
That
of
was the
fame.
year prior.
That had all the photos.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was a picture of Frank up there too.
Yeah.
oh my god.
No doubt.
Yo, we
No
might need to
doubt.
revisit this again. I feel like we should revisit this again and give
This is a whole chapter of my life that very few people know about. So I'm impressed that I'm even sharing this in a public platform.
I want everyone who wanted to be on but couldn't to have a chance to come back on. And then I think it'd be great to have the rest of y'all come back on and be like clowning everyone who didn't make it on the first time that shows up on some like, yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
Like, what about 79?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Holy shit!
What?
Oh shit!
Grand Martin Gay.
Yeah.
That, like-
79, huh?
Yo,
What's
shout
that
out to
dude
Charles,
doing?
bro. And
Wow.
yo, Morrisito with the Patron chilled, yo.
I mean, we could have a whole episode just on CeeLo games in front of the cake room door.
Why? We could just
That's
also
like the
say
third time CeeLo's
leave
come
it
up.
alone.
Well, you
That
right
was
before
so
your wedding, you
smoky when
didn't win.
Came back for the
Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you, dude.
What did you just say to Drew?
Yo, Boo, you need to hear this. As much as I respect CeeLo and love the game and the rules, and I will never disrespect.
I know where this is going.
The night before my fucking wedding, Larson took me for every goddamn penny I made that night.
So Drew,
And literally, I'm leaving in the fucking morning to go up to Maine for my wedding, which most of you motherfuckers were at. And he takes every fucking dollar I made, looks at me and was like, dude, I'm going to have such a kick-ass week in Maine. And I'm like, you got $700 of mine right now, you son of a bitch.
Drew,
Wow.
Yeah, but you buy yourself a nice cappuccino machine off of some
Dude,
mama.
it's all good,
Drew,
baby. It's look. Did I disrespect or did I give
Nope.
you love?
It was all good.
What else happened?
As the Chewbacca to your Han Solo. Wait, where'd he go?
He's gone.
Oh no!
I was literally.
I want to
about
see where
give
these
him
Star
validation.
Wars. Yeah, this shit was
I was
going.
about to give him validation in his whole thing because he's been carrying that shit around for a long time.
There he is. Okay.
There he is. So what
Okay,
I'm going to say is, as the Chewbacca to your Han Solo, it has always been my duty to tell you, you have always been a terrible gambler. And
you
your
say
losses are tales of legend.
Dude, I've won so much more than I've lost.
Been there to go at the appropriate time, I might have saved you a few $100s.
Hold up, though. I've won
Remy, you
so
can totally
much
be
more
landing.
than I've lost.
Maybe you won more than you lost, but your losses came during times where you were like, Ashley doing the dice rolling championship where he was like, I was just supposed to be taking out the trash. My mom's going to kill me. You were literally in those types of situations when you did lose, and that's the shit that became legend.
Drew, what was the $500 Jack and Coke? That was you, right?
Dude,
that was you and Marcus.
when you got off of work, you got
Hold
off of work at the Reef.
up, dude.
You had to cross the street to Asylum.
No, not true. What this was
something
we
different.
took Alex and Mark across country and went to fucking LA.
Whoa. The cross country thing with you and Sharkus and Marcus and Alex is a story for a whole. That's a whole nother show.
But that's the $500 Jack and
Alex,
Coke.
tell me I'm wrong. That's a whole nother show.
We stopped in Vegas and we walked up to a fucking table in Vegas and I ordered a Jack and Coke. And between the fucking time that I ordered this Jack and Coke, it got delivered.
Oh, shit, I do remember this name.
And Sharkus drank the whole fucking thing. I had lost $500 at the craft table. I reached out for the Jack and Coke, and Marcus is holding it, making the slurping noise through a straw. And I was like, "Are you fucking?" And then the next morning, we back up the fucking minivan. I back up the minivan into fucking Hernandez's uncle's fucking car as we're trying to fucking leave. What was it, San Antonio?
Yeah, but that's after he got out of jail. Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
I forgot about that.
Y'all are wild.
Can't tell the
We
story
stayed
without
extra
that
night.
part. Drew.
That's right.
You can't tell the
All
story.
casual with that
Cannot
comment.
tell the story without that part. And Alex, why did Marcus?
No reason.
No reason. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting you to say. It's totally legit.
He got
Marcus,
set up.
Are you pro vaping right now?
I am. I quit cigarettes back in October.
No. Because you're not just
Good for
vaping. You're
you.
like pro vaping.
Pro vaping?
Pro vaping.
I
That's
thought you
when
said
vape
bro
and it looks
vaping.
like you're putting on a fucking magic show. Like I'm expecting you to like pull out my fucking dead grandmother's
Is
wedding
that
ring from
cartoon?
your ass
Is
or
that
some shit.
cartoon?
Like, oh, remember that time I shoved it in a fucking glass bottle and threw it across the street? Oh wait, it's been in my ass the whole time.
All right,
Where is this
Boo.
going?
Speaking of magic, Boo,
Marcus.
this is a TikTok you sent to me.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, what?
That happened to me one time.
What just happened?
Was that?
Did that happen to
Every
you one
once in a
time?
while, we have a
None of
TikTok
us
on this
know.
show that
None of
just
us
goes
know.
horribly wrong. As I was watching that, I
Jesus
was like,
gold.
it's making me so nauseous. I
Yeah.
have to send this to Marcus. when he hit the swing and came off, I was like, first of all, I think that almost happened to me one time. But then I was like, I have to send this to Marcus because it's making me so uncomfortable.
So this next
Wow.
TikTok is our ending of our show comes from this original TikTok. And it popped up on my feed this week, so I have to share it.
Oh,
It's the
no.
Onion Girl.
What?
Oh,
Ma'am, what happened to you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
got maced.
You got
We
maced.
made
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
There's a lag. And I don't like
she
it.
literally wiped her eyes with a fucking onion during that scene. For those of you,
And see, when we end the
not
show,
paying
you'll
attention.
understand why.
And that's why that bitch is a part of our outro from now until Warner Brothers
Ever.
and YouTube put both their feet in our ass and treat us like a
I
potato
vaguely
sack.
recall there's like more to her story, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. I
Oh,
remember
dude,
reading
she
more about her
admits to
too.
like a bunch of shit on. She could,
Like she
she
that might not
admits
be
to
her
committing a
real
bunch of
name,
crimes
and
on
she's
this-
like an
on this
actress
video.
or some
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of them were, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a crisis actor.
Yeah. So look, we are at almost 3 hours in this
Which
fucking
is
show,
crazy.
which is a good. That's a sign of a good time.
Doesn't it
That's
feel
a
like a
sign of
late
good
night
time.
that just keeps going? You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta
Keeps
clean
going.
up.
Like the
Come on,
sun's gonna
go,
come up when
push
we get
that.
home.
And,
Yeah.
and for those of you who are interested, we can keep going. But for our viewing public, I think that it is probably a good time now for us to shut this down.
He's got the lay down envelope.
Yeah, and so
Right.
literally,
He's
if
wiping
you
down
guys
the
wanna
bar.
hang out, if y'all want to hang out, you just don't do anything.
I gotta
will-
finally take clients
Stay on.
tomorrow morning for the first time in like 2
Marcus will
weeks.
be the
Yeah, me
button
too.
pusher, but I
Love you, Larson.
every
I love you
single
guys.
one of you, everyone who was on here,
Yeah, dude.
like everyone who wanted to but couldn't be for whatever reason. We should do this again, just because like
Yeah,
this
dude.
is so much
Anytime, man.
fun. And I mean, the reef was such an important part of a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives. It was it existed during what I consider to be a very important time in the DC bar restaurant industry.
Oh, for sure.
It was a renaissance.
The reef was the catalyst. The reef was the catalyst for so many people. So
I'm
many
responsible
things,
for a marriage.
so many of dude, marriages,
Yeah,
divorces,
countless.
pregnancies,
Just one.
like
Yeah, just one.
Engagements.
that you know
That
of.
you know of.
That
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know of. Like, dude, this
We
is
are
the
all
part of
responsible
life
for
that
many a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
multiple
we can never
things.
truly be able to.
Well, Brian said
embrace-
keep them wet.
Brian, like you said, to keep them wet. But like in the spirit of that, we will never ever truly be able to understand or appreciate the butterfly effect that the reef had on DC,
Mm.
on the service
sure.
industry, on the lives of
Mm.
everyone who walked through those doors, whether it was to work or to enjoy themselves or both. You know, I feel blessed to have known every single last one of you.
Mhm.
I love you,
Hey,
Boo.
man,
Every
dude.
Love you.
single
I think you're okay.
fucking laugh. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm
All right.
parties. I've been
still
told I'm fun
totally
at
in like
parties
with
and I
you.
have
Hi,
a nice
Boris.
ass, but I can't tell from here. So thank you, Addie. I appreciate that. But like this episode was amazing. I'm excited that this was. I'm so thankful that this is how we are coming in to 2022.
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, dude.
Fucking
It was
both
almost as good coming into a Sunday shift, and Zach set up a speed rail with a bottle of Stoli Yellow. It was like, I'm done.
Right. And I would also say that like the
Good
reef
stuff,
wasn't
man.
the reef; it was an island of misfit toys.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
Hashtag
it totally was an
District
island
of
misfit toys.
Misfits. This show
Yep.
is themed. This show is loosely themed after all of the places that we have worked at, like the Reef. Like the District of Misfits show, the District of Misfits montage. The reason why we switched from the DCS show to the District of Misfits is because we wanted to encapsulate the energy that the Reef brought, Asylum, Rock and Roll Hotel, Palace of Wonders, all the Visions, all the places that we've known and worked at where it was just built out of rogues, weirdos, misfits, and nut jobs. And we not only brought it together and made it work, but we created these environments that were special to people that they will fucking carry with them forever and ever and ever. And no one can ever take any of that shit from us. Like I didn't work there during the time when Timothy and Larson were there, but
You came back and worked in Lux when I was still there for a minute.
But the ripple effect of y'all being there versus where I was still brought us all together.
Yep.
Still brought us all together. Like the tie, you can't
It's fucking family, dude.
Yeah. The ties that bind, they go beyond words. They go beyond any fucking bullshit I can fucking spew. And it's fantastic. And like I said, I love you all. I feel super blessed.
Yeah, dude.
And Drew and I, when we were talking about doing this, we had no idea how this was going to work out. And this, way better. Superseded. Our expectations were bullshit compared to the reality of what it would have to have Timothy fucking jump on an hour into the show. Larson. Oh fuck! I can't believe we forgot to fucking invite Larson. That's here, boom, in the comments, and then this tidal wave. There were so many intangibles with this show tonight.
He still listens to me. He still does what I ask him to do.
Yes, Timmy, as well. We all should. The world might be a better place if every once in a while we took a little advice from you, because you've been known.
I'm coming to see you next month, Larson.
Numerous times.
Yeah, I'll be here, bro.
But we should all go to Florida and fucking kick Larson in the dick and hug him and tell him how much we love him.
Yeah, I'll throw you all in the water. It'd be great.
Timmy, I'm gonna come to Mount Pleasant and harass you and take you out for drinks. I'm
gonna hug the bitch.
But just
Larson, is your Tinder picture you fishing?
Oh yeah, I know about Las Placitas.
What the fuck?
I went fishing all day today too. It was great.
Nice, dude.
Catch anything?
Yeah, a couple snook.
There you go.
Yeah, my buddy has a boat, and so he comes down here every a couple of weeks.
Perfect timing, Marcus. Perfect timing.
That's not even right. God damn. All right.
Timely.
Yeah, I never pay that credit card off either. I just keep using it. It's totally fine.
Unlimited, baby.
Unlimited.
Forever outstanding bill.
The wheels fall off, man. Till the wheels fall off. All right. So look, anyone that has to go, you guys go ahead and file out. Anyone that wants to stay, you're more than welcome to. Marcus, hit us with the outro. To everyone watching, we love you. We appreciate you. Happy New Year from the District of Misfits Show, from Crushing DC, from DC as Fuck, from all of us here at District Dogface Studios. Thank you for making 2021 a better year than 2020. We know that y'all are going to help us make 2022 a better year than 2021. Let's all just keep it going. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. Take it away.
Bye.
So with that being said, we're losing people already.
I think the
Just
theme
push
is
the button,
stay,
God damn
right?
it.
Oh, I'm not pushing the button yet. I got one more take time.
Push the button.
So I'm gonna play one thing that made Marcus cry this week.
Oh, you know what? I'm being rude. We gotta watch Marcus cry at least once.
At least
At least once.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. That
Happy
made me
New
feel
Year.
like a Care Bear. I just want to like stuff my chest open and shoot my happy rainbow out every.
I'll tickle it.
So let's give a big shout out to the Queen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Betty White.
Yeah.
Miss Betty.
The golden girl.
So this made me, shed a tear. It's weird. What makes me cry?
And I'm
But this
also
thing-
Max died yesterday too. So
Wait, Max?
Max Julian, the actor.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
I've known him since like 2011. I put the fur coat in the museum from the Mac.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
he died yesterday. Like
Man,
two
now I gotta
complete
go watch
ends of the
the movie.
spectrum.
Now I gotta go
Like
listen to
Betty
the
White
movie.
is on one side of things, and Max Julian is on the complete other end.
Yo, good thing
I'd
you're not-
rather-
good thing you're
I'd
not like a hardcore
So I need to
football
just
fan,
listen
you
to
have
like
John
the
Madden
Max
in the middle.
soundtrack all night. Okay.
You also
John
just dabbed
Madden,
it twice.
Betty, Julian.
I'd rather
That's
Betty
great.
die the last day of 2021 than the first day of 2022.
Facts.
Amen to that.
That's a flex.
No.
So this
We
is what
love-
made
we
Marcus
love
cry
Betty.
this week.
This one's for Betty White right here.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Moving out for Betty White.
All the bitches are getting COVID, but you know what? They're having the best time ever.
They're all gonna get COVID.
And I
We're
respect-
going
I
out with you, Betty.
We love you, Betty.
I'm into
Thank
it.
everybody from the
I'm
Reef
into
for
it.
showing the fuck up this week. We appreciate all of you.
Thanks for having us.
Fuck
Bye.
the rest
I
of
love
you.
all of y'all, man.
Yeah.
God damn. This was
Yeah, man. Thank you all for coming
Fuck
on.
you.
fucking tastic.
I hope Ethan.
Hey, push me